What's going on? Not that bad, right? Only a few minutes, but we here. What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing this Friday night? We're getting ready to jump right into some Doom 3 BFG edition. I know if you've seen all the shorts rolling out, just trying to highlight some of the best moments from some of this long form content. Just trying to give a little bit more folk more time to trickle on in before we get started. Hold on. Sometimes it could be a little loud there in the menu screen, but we probably will just jump right into it here in a second. At least to here, and I could just pause the game from there. But hope everybody is doing well. Guess we got to bring up. There we go. I was going to say, everything was going fine before we got started. But yeah, hope everybody is doing well. Welcome to another SMT Beyond live stream / gaming. You know what I'm saying? We like to do a little bit of both here on our live streams. Talk about PC gaming and, of course, PC game in a separate format than it's usually presented over on the Big VOD channel. So, yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. I'm excited. I'm ready to come on here and finish Doom 3 BFG so we can move on to the next game. You know what I mean? Some of the upcoming topics we have for different live streams and the long-awaited video game podcast that is slowly, you know what I mean, being developed here on the back end with, you know, some potential interviewees lined up, just different gaming creators here on the platform. YouTube, or just multiple platforms, wherever you stream at, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, what have you. You know what I mean? But chances are most of those users, you know what I mean, they utilize a gaming PC. They play on PC. So that's what we're going to talk about in today's live stream. And on top of that, I want to talk about your gaming PC specifically. Now, you say, who exactly do you have in mind? I'm like, the viewer. You know what I'm saying? Even if that's like one person we can reach in this live stream and many others after it's up, because I leave them up in their original format. But however many folk we can reach, it's like, I'm talking to you as a viewer. And that is, I want to talk about your game PC, some of the most common issues PC gamers run into, how to mitigate them, how to circumvent those issues, and just the overall weird state PC gaming is in right now, being that everything is expensive. It's at an all-time high. It costs more now than ever to get into PC gaming, but it's not all gloom and doom, as they say. But, all right. So here we are. We're back in it. Before we jump into the conversation, like I said, I want to give more viewers time to trickle on in. Shout out to my replay viewers, keeping the live show alive after it airs. But all right, so I believe we lost somewhere along this way. I can't really remember where we were. I just got that gamer intuition up. Yep, there it goes. That gamer intuition. Nope. Man, should I turn on the rock music for this? Of course there's something behind me. I'm like, they hit hard, man. I know you can't see my health, but 85% right now. Like, I don't know if we did all that. Maybe we did. I remember looking at and that. Okay. So we did do all this last night, so it's kind of really more of like a catch-up refresher, I guess you could say. But right. Oh, that was an interesting way to pop in and out of frame. We had looked at the cameras because, one, I thought, well, this is pretty cool concept, again, for a game that originally launched. It's a remake, but at its core, 20 years old in terms of game concept. And, you know, it would have been cool to maybe, you know, have to catch a puzzle clue somewhere on this video feed. And I'm just looking at it just to make sure that's not the case. Because, again, we spent like 30-40 minutes on that puzzle crane, or that crane puzzle, in our last walkthrough. And why is that one, those two are red? Oh, because the cameras are offline. But we spent about 30-40 minutes on that crane puzzle. I am not proud of that. You know what I mean? Oh, so maybe I tried adjusting my mouse settings. I'm still not satisfied with that. Maybe that's a little better. There we go. Where'd you go? Yo, we were getting lit up. No wonder we lost last time. We came through here. I think something else was gonna pop through, pop up. Oh, look at that. We're almost out of Gatling gun ammo. Wow. We only have 30 rounds of Gatling gun ammo. All right, so no. All right, so I remember us coming through here. That's the door we came through. So there's nothing over here for us to interact with. Just look at the open maintenance storage hatch. Okay. Storage area open. Maintenance storage hatch. I don't even recall where that was. We don't have a lot of shotgun ammo either. Like 86 shells. Oh, maybe right here. Yeah, because... Oh, no. What the... So this is it's just a dead end. Okay, I thought that was maybe the store. Oh, well, PDA. Maybe that'll give us updated security clearance. No. Okay. So I really don't know what was the point of us coming over here. Was that an iPod? I really know what was the point of us coming over here then. Like, I'm ready to leave this area because I don't, you know what I mean? This leads nowhere. Yeah. Okay, I thought maybe that would have opened up a different path to somewhere else, but I guess not. Wait, is the maintenance main entrance hall? No, okay, I thought maybe it would have been on there. All right, so I guess back out the other way we go to see if storage area open, utility storage areas, to maybe see if, you know what I mean, that's why we had to come over here. Like, if more baddies spawn on the other side, then you definitely know we were heading in the right direction. I can't remember if we did all this yesterday. Yep, there we go. You know we're in the right direction. Come on. That's not enough. So is this the... Nope. Okay, that wasn't open. Wow, we don't have a lot of plasma rifle ammo either. Or cells. Ammo is looking dire. Okay, that's locked. We need an ammo pack. Okay, I think I do remember coming this way. Oh, nice. Oh my gosh. Oh, come on. It got all of them. Except for this. Why do I struggle with these things? I don't know why I struggle with those, man. Those things freak me out. Care what nobody say. Another iPod. We need ammo. They're gonna make me resort to the damn pistol, but we need ammo. Here we go. Okay, we got shield and a little bit of ammo. Some Gatling gun ammo. Okay. Nope. Oh, it's a summoner. Looked like a summoner anyway. Obtain. Oh, you know what? Maybe it was on that PDA we picked up. All right. Wait, why do I feel like something? Yikes. Okay. You know, I wondered if we can take on damage when we're looking at the PDA. I got my answer. But maybe the code, yep,
this
right
is
here.
The audio log for Tony Bates, Mars Security IT Division.
You got the security code.
2145. I spent the last 4 hours going through the code for the door systems here in Central Processing.
Okay, give it to us.
Proving to be a real bitch of a glitch to work out. I've traced through every system I could think of, and access to Lab A continues to be problematic for the time being. All the regular access codes seem to be working fine, but
we just need the access
will not
code.
allow access rights to be granted to new visitors. In the meantime, I'm adding a backdoor code into the systems for IT staff and the eggheads.
There we go. That's what we need.
Access to Lab A while the systems are on the fritz. They can use the code 627 to bypass door security. End of log.
Yep, there it goes. 627, and it's saved. We still need an ammo drop though, because I mean we don't even have a lot of pistol ammo. What? More parkour? Doom parkour? Yikes. Even that little bit of jumping was nerve-wracking. Alright, we survived Doom parkour. Not a lot of shotgun ammo. I mean, should we just go MG88? 340 rounds? Because... Yep. More of those. Oh no. That didn't sound good. I be thinking something behind me. What is that? Not summoners, they're not summoners. Ah. Let me out. Ah. These things, man. What the? Wow, man. I got backed into a corner. That was sticky for a second, man. I mean, we didn't need a lot of health. We had 90 health, but still, like, that was... No security clearance. Anything good up here? Load error. Boot sequence initiated. Interface layout loaded. Communication error. Unable to establish. Okay. Nothing of value there. Lab A info board 627. Yep, that's the security code. It was right there, but we were on the other side. Now I guess it didn't matter. Analysis of the quantum decoherence data recorded during the recent ACB teleportation experiment is presently underway. Okay. This looks like a lot of slop. More Doom parkour. More Doom parkour. Why? Why? See, I'm glad I saved it just because I didn't feel like doing all that unnecessary extra stuff. Oh, what? Yo, the jumping is sloppy. We did not make it all this way to... Okay, now what? I mean, are we supposed to jump on that little ledge right there? Why does that look like that leads to nowhere, though? Whoa. Okay. Okay. What? It's like some type of invisible barrier stopped me. I don't know. See, I go to try to jump over there. It's like I smack run into the invisible wall. Like I should be able to clear the jump, but it's not letting me. Oh. don't think we're supposed to go that way. I mean, I know the floor is opened up. There's no other way but forward. Oh, we missed this the first time. I don't know, yo. Just because I'm trying to. I mean, why did bad guys spawn this way? See, this is the way we've come. No, we're going backwards again. Did we miss something? No. Okay, I get it. We're supposed to, like, you know, parkour up here, but and then from here, then what? Look at that. Oh, getting that weird sensation when you feel like you're about to fall. I don't know where we're supposed to go from here. And it's like it won't let me jump. Yeah, I should have known. There's no destructible environments in this game. Watch, I mean, see? I swear it's like there's something blocking me from being able to jump. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what about over here? Yeah. It said it did negative 250 damage. Shame. Yeah, I don't know what we're supposed to do here. I mean, it opened up this way, but then the floor just... Nope. And I can see where this game, you know, gets flagged for focusing on horror and not being, and like Doom 2016, not being like, you know, Doom 2004, being that developers focused on, you know, immersion, it feels like, in Doom 3. But overall, that horror aspect, maybe we'll try to go up here. That's one thing we haven't did yet, I don't think. Bad guys, yeah, we're definitely at the right track. Ah. Maybe, or is it just because I had fell so the enemies respawned? Possibly. I should have known that was gonna happen. Ah. Oh no, it's like being in a corn maze. Oh, cornfield. Oh, it's a summoner. Oh. Ah. 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 We're getting bogged down. We're getting bogged down. I didn't drop the summoner yet? Finally. No, not that. No, not that. Yikes, we're at 26%. Man, what? We're at 26%. Almost want to go back and get that health. Did we come up this way? Crap. Crap. Is it coming? Oh, it's teleporting. Okay, no health lost. We supposed to do something over here? Still at 26%. We need those clips. All right. Nothing over health. 41%. I was going to say nothing else over here. Hand grenades. Always a pleasure. Oh, what? Ah, what? What? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh. They are quick. Oh no. Crap. Is there two of them? There's two of them. Help me out. What? Oh, why am I stuck? Yo, 4% health. We need to get... I have 4% health. 4%. And I've yet to figure out if this is even still the right direction we're supposed to be headed in. But 4% health, or yeah, 4. Why does that look like something's ready to spawn there? No, it just did. So maybe down here? Anything? No, it's nothing. Nothing. We can't go down there. Yo. Oh my goodness. 4%. It's campy, but I'm gonna do it. I don't care. But 4% health. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything back here in the midst of all the chaos and franticness, because 2% health is crazy work, and this is all for naught because I don't even see why we even needed to come up here. A little bit of health, a little bit of ammo, but no access codes, no maintenance doors to open, just escalating music. That's all. That's what we run into on this side. And the elevator, which the good thing with that is it's going to take us back to the health we need. So there was a med station or a med pack right at the bottom of this elevator. I'm just double checking y'all, because y'all know throughout this whole entire Doom 3 series, y'all know how I'll be missing stuff. Ladders, PDAs, crane puzzles that we spent 30-40 minutes on. If you know, you know, but it's up and it's hard to watch. Like me trying to exit this elevator. That's wild. They actually want you to hit another button to open the door. I don't know if that's cool or just an extra layer of inconvenience. Wait, I thought it was down here at the bottom? Oh, geez, I'm sorry. No? I thought it was down here at the bottom, chat. If something else pops up, I swear to goodness we're gonna run. Here it goes. Okay. Look at that. Wow, see, we tapped out. 0%, but now we're at 94, so. And here we go. I mean, you can't jump. So, I'm really not sure what else we're supposed to do here. It's like you want it to move or something. Ah, crap. It's like you want it to move or something, but it won't. And you can't clear this jump. I've tried. You can't. Look at that. You smack dab, just run into an invisible wall. So that is not what we're supposed to do. We're not supposed to jump across that. I mean, it said open the maintenance storage something other. We did, and this is what it led to. Maybe that's not the way forward. Or am I missing something? I really feel like I'm missing something. I kind of like that little music hit right there. You feel like you're in an espionage movie. Elevator, CPU commons. So I don't know. Maybe back that way. Maybe. There's a little bit of slide when you jump. It's like a very interesting game mechanic they incorporated. But maybe we just was supposed to come over here to get the shield, because it ain't doing nothing else for us. And you can't make the jump. You've seen it. Everybody's seen it. Maybe back towards the CPU common era. Since we unlocked the maintenance, maybe that helped in some capacity. Oh, look at that little 2 jump. Oh, well, no, that's just, all that is on the other side is just this on the other side. All that is just where we just were. So I don't even know, again, if this was supposed to maybe open up something over here. No, see, we just came back through this way. And, did it open up? Nope. I don't know then. That looks like this is the elevator, but maybe it's 627? Okay, it was worth a shot. Oh, we'll just do that there. Report issue security supplies. Secure locker items are for emergency use only. Okay, so why wouldn't that open up? What did it open up? Oh, definitely could use more security armor. What? Did we come through this way? Transfer successful. Nope. So, I mean, this looks like this is where we were at the beginning of the damn level. We can't even go back that way, chat. Why? Why? Thought he was gonna catch me lacking? No. Definitely in an emergency. I mean, it didn't open up this. I mean, we just kind of jumped through there, but nope. This leads to absolutely nothing. Not bad. Misfire. I mean, now we're back over here near the servers. Nope, and that's right. This is a dead end as well. There's nothing over here. Nope. So I don't want to say we're lost, but I'm pretty sure we're lost. Or why do I find myself just wandering around? So this area is a whole dead end. Like nothing over here. Nothing down there. Nope. I mean, we've been through all this, chat. There's nothing here that I miss. I got a bump from the internet with the crane puzzle, but this seems ridiculous. If we gotta call it a bump from the internet again to get past here, but that door's locked. Nothing in there. That's locked. These two rooms ain't. I mean, that's locked. This room ain't got jack in it. It leads you into this room that's locked on the other side. And then back around this way where it says transfer successful, where we already came this way. So again, this is like where the map started. And we came through this way, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Oh, pentagram. Gives me goosebumps every time. I don't know why, but y'all think we missed something here? We were on CPU Banks KT, and there was nothing up there, right? So there's something here on this bottom floor? No, this bottom floor. That was the elevator we just at, but we came back through with 4% health. That's the other side where the security armor is. We popped the security doors and said, I don't know, F it, yo. Let's go back to the second floor. I'm just gonna go back to the second floor. I know I've already been up there, but we've cleared the bottom area. So I don't know. And we cleared this area too. Unless we missed something. Do a little search and sweep. Okay, we hit this room. Nothing in this room. No doors, no computers, nothing to press. Are we getting another bug? And that's the elevator. There's a CPU level 3? Okay, there we haven't gone. What a weird elevator. You take an elevator to get up on an elevator. Are these things in tight spaces? All right, let's get some rock music going. We're not doing it this time. Need a little help. Nope. Come on, where you at? I swear those things walked right out of a horror or flown right out of a horror movie. Missed that time, big guy. Oh, run! Oh man! I thought. Wow, did we fall to the second level? Yes, we did. Okay. A little bit of elevator music. We fell all the way down to the second level. All right, let's get back into the fight. Don't want to do that again. Oh, down there, okay. I see how I did that. Oh, that's Gatling gun ammo. Plasma rifles looking sus. MG88's looking good. I'm about to say, sometime we're not done. Come on. Oh, two of them. That thing. Wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Still not out of blue. Oh, it spawned right in here. Are we out? Nope, still not. 46% health, by the way. And desperately trying to search for more. All right, I think we're good. I think we're good. Some type of security. Oh, well, we almost missed those shotgun shells that we need. Okay, we almost missed that. Come around the corner like that. Health, med kits. Oh, we got the replacement door panel. These things. Give me some more rock music. Try to hit me up in the corner like that. Oh, is it behind me? I knew he was coming around that corner. Come on. Oh, it's a 6% health? It's a no. Just when we was doing something. Just when we was progressing. What? What? Ow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't even know where we're at. Where did it load us from? I feel like right into this. Right into the That thing did us in last time because we're getting cornered and I can't move. Why are they all of a sudden so crazy strong? Wow. They gained ground. Help me out. Thank you. And it can go through walls. I was wondering that. Oh my goodness. I think this is before we discovered the 3rd floor elevator. Oh, wait. We're going through here. I think this is before we discovered the elevator. But why is this a dead end? I don't care about that. I don't care about none of that, but that's security storage. No, we're not supposed to jump down there. All that is just a 3rd. So there's nothing up here? Nothing we're supposed to do. Oh, well, that's right. We got the... Did we pick up the John still? Did we got it? Because we lost. Current mission objectives. Stop Sarge. Oh, what? So we got that, John, but what does it mean, stop Sarge? Stop him where? I guess we're supposed to go back? Those are them baby things. Here they come. Taking 2 shotgun shots up close. Okay, 1 that time. It's like something out of Resident Evil 7 and 8 Village. Man, we have to make it all the way back to the Sarge. Look. Oh, we need this. And we're still only at 103. 103 security shield. I mean, it's enough. We could just do this here. You know what I mean? But we can always use more. Oh, speaking of. What? See what I'm saying with this sloppy parkour? And you can't move the box. So you gotta do like a perfect running sprint? Oh yeah, okay, I guess so. Easy enough. Well, we got our full security armor that I was looking for. So there's that. Yeah, let's close the door. Is the elevator supposed to sound like that? Well, just F this, man. I'm not doing that. 44. Damn. Probably a bad place to save because the health is so low, but wow. All right. Wow. Like teleporters. Well, good thing we had, you know, Gatling gun ammo. It's like Resident Evil in space. So I'm trying to make our way back to... We're on level 2. I guess we want to go on level 1? Will make the most sense, right? that was that was bone chilling. So maybe this way is the right way, because he says Sarge is coming. I don't. The jumping is slot. Wow, and it's gonna make me go through, get all the way back to there. What? I should have reloaded before opening the door. Mowing them down, man. So yeah, we can just get to level 2 and level 2. We got to take the other elevator. Remember, there's an elevator for the elevator to get down to the lower level. Give me Alien Isolation vibes now. Listen to him. He said Sarge is coming for you. And I'm not trying to do all that again. So before we get to this dumb little mini parkour that they like to throw at you, character don't like to jump and then slide when you know, he doesn't stick the landing. Let's try this way. Well, we ready. My little doohickey majon. Sarge looks like he's possessed or something too, so I don't know. What's that? Guess we're going this direction is the right way. There's only one way to find out. Just keep on pressing, but I think this is where we originally ran into that dead end. And it is. So Sarge can't be coming for me this way. Yeah, see, you think you're getting a good sense of direction, and no. It's like that whole area over there is just one whole dead end. So I don't know. Maybe we can go back across. So we don't go back. We can't interact with that. Yo, is the game glitching out again? Or were we supposed to... Oh, I can't believe I almost missed that. How y'all almost let me miss that? Or are we supposed to encounter Sarge on the 3rd floor? Because nothing's set to happen. Did this door open up? No, I mean, nothing's set to happen. Nothing's happened. No new areas have opened up. Oh, well, I stand corrected. This one is. All right, this one is. Let's save here. Okay. Health, ammo. Health, med kit. I mean, gladly would have preferred the ammo. Little mini jump scare. This must be all of Sarge's cronies. Come on. I mean, is there anything back here? No, it's locked. Okay. We're going up to main CPU. I got a feeling like we're like getting closer to the end here. That sounds ominous. And that's right, I want you to open the door. Yeah, Sarge, let's go. Let's go.
Sarge, find him. Gotta find him. My gun. He's got my gun.
Who? I thought he was Sarge. Man. All right. Stay up, soldier. I thought he was Sarge. Nah.
I killed that pathetic bodyguard. Now I will kill you.
Click to exit CPU complex. I mean, are we supposed to? I feel like this area's got a lot going on. Okay, dead in there. And this just probably leads to like nothing. That's what I thought. Oh, no. No, it doesn't lead to nothing. It leads to a whole lot of something. We need all this. They know better. Let's reload real quick, but they know better. But to address the side topic of this live stream, I will say in a few live streams I did a while back, you know what I mean? A little mini live stream story time. In a few live streams a while back we did on the VOD channel, we talked about not wasting your time, right? Like just being able to jump on your PC or your console, which you know who we're talking to here, but you jump on your PC and just jump right into your games. Not have to worry about updating your Windows or updating your graphics card driver or your performance being throttled or bogged down due to like an outdated BIOS. So do all of those things before you're ready to jump into your gaming session, or just keep your gaming system up to date. It's kind of what happened to me behind the scenes here. Hence why we were we won't say how late, but if you know, you know. We were a little late, but you know what I mean? Very far too often is it ever taken serious, and that is updates. They can affect the performance of your games, especially how they feel, right? You can get stuttering, weird errors, or blue screens, green screens. Keep your system up to date. Maintenance, keep your system maintained. That's not just the inside, but Revenant, the out, just not just like your internals and your externals, but just the overall core of your system, your OS, your graphics card driver, motherboard chipset updates, especially if you have AMD. Freaking Gatling gun. These things are hard to drop. Oh man, we're at 55%. Oh, nice. I mean, I can do with more plasma, right? What was that? Do my light work for me. Beautiful. Love it. So we are up. We had 60 plasma rifle way back when. We are in a much better space now. Adrenaline. I mean, is this little mini speed run here? I'm just trying to find Sarge. Is it here, or is this the same way we came? This is the same way we came through. I just want a big circle. Got him down. Which way? Oh, man. Revenant and a teleporter and a summoner? Is that what that is? Yes, it is. Light him up, light him up, light him up. Oh, come on. Ah, crap. Gallon gun it is. Gallon gun it is. Yo, this. Mad powerful. The Revenant that is. Ah, crap. Come on, no. Those things, those teleporters, man, they are horrifying. Look at this. 71%, 60%. Why didn't we turn on the rock music? Where did this lucky fella come from? We didn't take this security shield, take this, take that. Help me out. More? More summoners, more. Yep, as soon as I can get a free finger, let's turn it on. Let's go. All right, well, let's get crazy then. Because this game, you know, you can tell we're getting to the end. It's just getting hard for no reason. We better get a good ammo drop because I can't see taking on the Sarge after all this. Okay. I feel like that's just a little bit of reprieve. I don't feel like we're out of the blue yet. Whoa, well, that's not good. Long bridge. Okay, something tells me this is... Oh, these things. Hello, goodbye. Maybe ammo? Yes. He's not gonna get me in there so he can blow that thing up. Allow me. There we go. Oh, you come out so mad for? My bro, why are you so mad? Yo, oh my goodness. 60%. 55%. Oh my gosh. This is insane. We're playing on freaking Recruit. And what is this? Another nothing about nothing? Yeah, the bridge. A door with just, you know, ammo and armor shards. I mean, we need that. But okay. We need that. Health in the, I mean, we were doing okay. Another firefight like that last one, I don't know if we would have survived that though. I'm about to say 2 didn't do it. Here we go. Another summoner in close freaking quarters. Ah, crap, man. 17%. 17% health. That's what I'm saying. But like I just said, I don't know if we would survive another firefight like the one we were just in. And there you go. Because we most certainly will not survive another firefight if there isn't any nearby health. Not at 17%. I'm great, but I'm not that great. But if we take on... Oh. Yes. All that and no health. Wow. We just ran up on a pretty decent ammo pack drop and you know, security shields, rocket launchers. Okay, I'll gladly not complain as much. We're topped off on plasma rifle. Okay, but why no health? Shotgun looks good. MG88 looks good. Gatling gun looks beautiful. Something tells me we're coming up on dude, and it's gonna be all Gatling gun if we are getting ready to encounter Sarge. Wait, this is the way we... Okay, here I go going backwards again. Yep, the bridge. The door. And I didn't leave any health behind. Yeah, wow. 17%, y'all. 17%. That's how much health we have. So, not this way? I thought Sarge was trying to pull up, but here we go. Just not think we're making progress. No. It's a dead end. Unless we're maybe just supposed to keep going across the bridge. I suppose so, because this is more of like a storage area and nothing more. They even got the all too familiar office boxes on the shelves there, and this door is locked. And I thought it was locked. One of them was locked. But maybe all we have to do is then maybe the bridge. Oh crap, what? I should have known better. 14%. So yeah, so I mean, we went to storage. Let's try.
Security clearance denied.
Obtain security clearance to access central. How? I don't think we went to the server bank, so. Yeah, I don't think we went to the server banks. It's here where I imagine. %14 health, man. Good thing that pillar saved me. And nothing in here. You know how many times we walk past health not needing it, and then we need it and can't. You know what I mean? Oh. Oh, 39. Okay, I'll stop complaining. But still, 39? What is that? What is that? What? Whoa. I hear it, but where's that? Boy, it's the footsteps that got me. Dropped him just in time. Like, just in time. We're still cooking with 39% health. Spiders. I know it. I knew it. If we don't find health, man, we are in the worst way. Still nothing, not even on here. Sometimes we go to a desk, there be plenty of health. I don't even like how they just creeping up like that. They're not even aggressive. Now I'm actually having to, like, of course. That looks like there was some health there too. Of course, you got one random demon just sitting in the corner. It was health. 60%. Nope. Nope. Still at 60%, by the way. There goes that crack shot shooting I was talking about. Plasma rifles or cells. Still no help. Oh, help.
Of UAC research and design. The BFG 9000 is the most advanced firearm ever designed.
The BFG 5000.
It is a handheld platform. It is capable of an excessive amount of firepower. The BFG 9000 contains sophisticated friend or foe technology that discriminates targets in real time.
Oh.
Each projectile contains a small but very powerful computer core that
Wow.
actively maintains targeting and delivers a stream charge down each beam to soften targets before detonation.
We're gonna get us one, I imagine.
The stage of the projectile is devastating. Targets within 15 meters of the flashpoint are not likely to survive.
Wow. Okay. Go get us one of those for Sarge.
I can smell your fear.
The only foreseeable defense is small arms ballistic.
No, this was a dead end.
Projectile is destroyed before exploding. The computer
Oh no, we got the security clearance. That's right. We go back now. All right, we're going back to the bridge. Probably gonna run into some baddies, but we're going back to the bridge. We got what we need. That should be the security clearance we need. That's right, we cleared this area. No, just go, just go, just go.
Security clearance.
Now we can go. Yeah, see? Wait, are you loading on the bridge? Run! Can it? Yep, it sure can probably. So let's just keep going. Oh, dear goodness. Well, let's do it, Poppy. I have yet to close my jaw. I don't know. So they're smart for doing that. You have really got to watch. Wait, am I supposed to? Wow, Sarge, you are looking rough, bro. I mean, are we supposed to shoot these, y'all think? I got a feeling that we're supposed to maybe shoot. Why they do that to you, Sarge? Wow. I don't even know where it's at. Where's he at? Could it be that easy? I guess so. I guess so. All that glazing and gaslighting he was doing back there. Look at him. Oh, and we got the BFG. Multi-stage weapon, the longer the trigger. Yeah, you had all that, a tank and, oh, wow. Why they do that to him? Sarge out here looking rough. My health out here looking rough. And let me save just in case I fall off and do something or something like that. Oh no, they're all closed. All right, nope, look at that. So his boy is down. I imagine Patruger next. We'll take these two. So I guess we press forward this way. That'd have been crazy if we just could have ran past him. Yo, sorry, yo, what if we could have just ran past him? Nope. Okay. Looks like we're going up to level 2. And it's not an elevator, it's a whole loading scene. So we're going into a different level of the map altogether. It's these corridors that really does it for me in this game. Like, just kind of, I know, you know, graphically, aesthetic wise, it's not, it's out, it's dated, right? Like, but you know, here with the visuals being enhanced because we're playing on PC and we're not being regulated to like what we call here in the community is console corporate magic, and that's, you know, using you know, rendering technologies underneath the framework of, say, a console to maximize performance or to make you think you're getting a higher resolution than you actually are. But one of the beauties to PC gaming is playing at native resolution. So playing at 1920 by 1080p, native means that is exactly what our game is being rendered out at, and that's exactly what we're seeing. So I'm playing Doom actually at 2560 by 1440p, but you're all seeing it at 1920 by 1080p native. So there's, you know, no DLSS or FSR console business going on behind the scene here. It's just a native resolution, and it really enhances the visuals of this 20-year-old game. I really think so. As you could see in some of our previous live stream, not the first two because we were still getting the streaming bits all worked out. But now that we have the quality in place, that's in place. That's a. Oh, did it dodge the rocket? Or was that luck? We got plenty of those. Wow. This thing, man. Wow, of course. Wouldn't be Doom 3 if they didn't spawn 2 inches behind me. Teleporters.
Jesus.
Know whoever use us is. 2 doors. New objective. So it gains security clearance for all Site 3 areas. Like, so there's going to be an elevator we're going to have to unlock, a fuse we're going to have to get. Ah, what? Oh, it's like all the enemies just got hard all of a sudden. Pause. Is it what? It's just a matter of just fighting our way? Oh, one of those. Come on. Right by that, John. Yep. What? That's that BFG. See, look, all this health we done walked by and skipped. And when we needed it, was not the case. What is... What happened to the light? What is even, I don't even want to know. See, we get closer and he start calling all. We didn't encounter these guys as much early on in the game, right? I don't think so. I don't bloody think so. Oh, we'll gladly take these. And even shield and stuff. I mean, we're good in those departments. Like, I have 125 security shield, 99 health, but the trigger just want to play. The trigger just want to play. Or maybe turn the rock music on. That's it? Low health. I should have just left that there. Revenant. Something hit me? Yes, it is. Ow. Something hit me again. They're annoying, but they're probably my favorite enemy. Whatever those things are. They're annoying, but so cool. Like, how they teleport like that, really, you don't know. It's like random. You don't know which direction they're going. Is this a ladder? Yeah, we should probably go down this. Is this? Oh, wow. See, you coming around the corner like that, telling on yourself. What's this? Weapon designs for the BFG? Looks like it. Sorry, chat. You know, replay viewers. Shout out to y'all, but I can't help it. I like picking up on the lore. I know Doom lore is like a riddled mess. It's pretty straightforward, being that, you know, hell is trying to invade, but it's like, you know, mumbo jumbo. You can't make that out. That's just slop. Location, delta. Okay. I mean, whenever I can pick up on some of the lore, but I know that's not Doom's strong suit, but just sitting there waiting. We are going through the plasma rifle. We better save some of that. Or Gallon gun we'll save for the big dog. Well, no, Sarge is down. Oh, of course, Pierce Rogers. That name sounds familiar. So we came down over here and we missed all this. Or is this not the same way we came up? I don't think this is the same way we came up. I really feel like I'm in the blind here. What was that? That sounds like a F5. Something's coming. Whoa, look at that.
In the dig site under what has become known as Site 6.
Oh, there goes our sightseeing time. How do I keep running to the smallest of things in this in maps? Right in your face, since we ain't close like that. Nice. Now, I was trying to hear about the dig site. I'm a tourist now. Imagine this being your first day at work. This is the boat you show up to. On your first day in.
And how, faced with impossible odds, the ultimate sacrifice of an entire race to achieve victory. The fourth tablet details how the essence of each individual was captured and placed in the artifact we now refer to as the Soul Cube. This device was wielded by their mightiest warrior, and with it he banished the invading horde forever. Our researchers are still...
Are you sure you killed them? What? You have the Soul Cube, just like in the carvings I've been researching. If I'm
Who's this guy?
That cube is our only chance to stop this.
He's not Petruger.
To explain now.
Oh, he's...
You need to get to the caverns quickly.
Oh,
Take
yeah.
my PDA.
Yeah, we need that.
It's right there on the desk. It's got security codes for the area and my research logs on it. It'll help. I can't go with you. I need to finish my work here.
What are you gonna do for like bathroom, food, like a whole invasion going on in the base, and everybody is just working as usual. Locate the freight loader control tower. Unlock the entrance to the caverns. Freighter. So if we got, that's what I'm saying about this game and just how it wants to move you along. If we got his PDA, why do we need to go unlock the entrance, the freighter or whatever, just to get to the other side? Game kind of lose a little bit of pull points there. Easy down. Revenant. Oh, I thought there was something else around the corner. I'm about to say I hear it. What? Whoa, wait. We've come through this way. Maybe here? Yeah. There's another one. Where? All right, fine. Maybe it's on the other side of the door. I guess maintenance to open the thing it wants us to open. I mean, the law of progress would say yes. And especially being that I don't remember none of this. Sloppy shoddy up close and nasty. Takes a couple for the floating heads though. Goodness. Come on, reload. Reload. Ah. I will say the finishers, like the finishers in like Doom 2016, Eternal, you know, what have you. Those are actually pretty cool. Those I do wish was actually, you know what I'm saying, in the game. Like if you can have finisher, that would have made that, you know, would have took this to the next level, and maybe like the ability to unlock perks and things.
Cavern's entrance.
That was fairly
Returning to station.
okay. And but so where do we get on it at? Like way back on the other side of the map? Use the freight loader to gain access to the cavern's entrance. But where's the freight loader? Somewhere back here? Well, we're trying to make our way this way. I just want to get you caught up. Because when I say I want to talk about your gaming PC, and even if you don't have one, that's fine. Because the type of viewers I like to speak to or I like to reach are the ones that are either on the fence thinking about doing it, haven't quite made up their mind yet, or, you know, there's that one factor that they can't quite figure out or overcome. So that's fine if that's you. But we did talk about just keeping your system well maintained. That's not waiting until you're ready to actually sit down and play your games. That's just keeping it maintained like it's, you know what, let's save. I'm babbling, but let me save it first. That's keeping your system maintained so that when you're ready to actually make the time to sit down and enjoy some games or enjoy your PC, whatever that might look like for you, then you don't have to worry about a graphics driver update. You don't have to worry about, you know, a Windows update, like a major cumulative Windows update. It's kind of like what I ran to with our live stream, but all good nonetheless. But so I guess see what I'm saying? We're teleported in. You know how screwed I'd have been if that was the spiders and the porcelain baby looking killer things? It'd have been totally cooked. What's happening, fam? It's good to see you. Tayana? I-10? I tried, but it says Doom 3 is awesome game based on horror versions, my favorite. Yes, another air horn. That's what made me want to play it. Is because I tried 2016. We talked about this, so I won't go on about it too much. Yo, are we supposed to go down there? I guess so. But I played 2016, and you know, the action and everything, like I said, it does everything right that you would want a video game to do. But while Doom 3, you know, isn't as flashy, fast, and fun, damn, there you go, the 3 Fs. Flashy, fun, and damn, whatever the last one was. But it's got the 3 Fs, flashy, fun, and damn, whatever that last one was. But you know, it's got the 3 Fs. And I like the horror aspect of Doom 3. I've talked about it on some of the shorts, and I've talked about it with just different viewers here in this community. But I like, you know what I mean, the overall horror vibe and just the immersion, the atmospheric tone of Doom 3. But I can say I can see where it's vastly different from its predecessors and even its successors with Eternal, Lost Ages, and 2016. But you know, I think that a modern Doom set like this here would still do really well, and they could still maybe keep some of that franticness. There you go. It's got the 3S. It was still fun, it was still frantic, and it was, damn, I forgot the other one, but it's got the 3Fs. Okay, and if you can still incorporate that here on modern hardware, modern consoles, modern PC hardware, then I think that could maybe make up for some of the reviews that I'm seeing make their way from Doom to Dark Ages. See, we were going to stream Dark Ages. All right, I was going to skip right to it. Just no Eternal, no Doom. I did a story lore recap because I play games for the story first. But I did a story lore recap just so I could refamiliarize myself with the Doom mythos, or just trying to see where we picked up from the last Doom. And it got to the Doom 3 part, and I was like, well, wait a minute, this seems like a much funner game, or like, because I like playing slow burn games, that a game like Doom 3 would suit more of my play style and would be just as good as a game to stream as, say, if we went with Doom Eternal or Doom the Dark Ages. I would say Doom 2016, but I mean, yeah, it's been 10 years. I mean, it's been 20 for this game. And you know what? I imagine that going back, 10, almost Doom 2016 being 10 years old now, it still looks good. It's still fun, it's still frantic. Another 10 years, you could probably say the same thing. And that's facts. That game will age as well, like fine wine. I still think they got the horror aspect right here. What is that? What is that? And I can't see it. I can hear it. That's also equally terrifying. See, I gotta watch those barrels, because let me just go up the stairs. So I heard it, but I can't see it. But another area of your gaming PC, the potential viewer, the potential person who wants to make the switch over to the platform, because while consoles have their purpose, but gaming PCs have character, I mean, consoles do serve a certain plug and play purpose. Like, there's no doubt about it. But you are seriously limited in a lot of areas that could contribute to enhancing your overall gaming experience. Upgrades being one of them. You can upgrade your storage unit, sure, but for the most part, you are severely limited to introducing performance enhancing upgrades on your gaming console. Even if that upgrade is costly on a gaming PC, at least you have the ability to make that upgrade when you're ready, when you have the money set aside. Not say it be in forced compliance or forced obsolescence where you can't upgrade a console. So hey, if you want newer, flashy, fancy graphics, that's flashy, fun, and fantastic. There's 4 Fs. 3, not 3, there's 4. But it's like, hey, if you want to introduce more performance and enhance your gaming experience, then you can do it. I heard. What? Where did you come from? Here? Wow. But you can't do it on the console, but you can do it on the gaming PC. But more often than not, do we not prepare, or gamers don't, you know what I mean? Oh man. What was that? Did something hit me? Yes, it did. Oh, they run too. Just bouncing them Jones. I don't even care. Just bouncing them Jones, man. Like, but more often than not, you know, once you get your system, you're not taking into consideration that nothing is wrong with your system. Like, as a unit, it may not function as it did when you first built it. And trust me, you can grow old from your hardware very fast. When I got back into PC gaming, it was on a Ryzen 5 1600X, and I was ready to upgrade within 2 to 3 months. It was a Ryzen 1600X and a GTX 1050 Ti. And a little history, we actually ended up giving away the GTX 1050 Ti. And my son uses the Ryzen 5 1600X. But I used those two components and immediately was like, oh no, I'm ready to upgrade. Like, my upgrade path from a 1050 Ti to pronounce it, to say its name proper. My upgrade path from a 1050 Ti was to a GTX 1080 Ti, or a GTX 1080 and then a 1080 Ti, and then we started the YouTube channel, and so then it became about getting those graphics cards for creating content. So it was like a GTX 1080 from a 1050 Ti, and then it was a GTX 1080, and then from there I was like, okay, GTX 1080 for testing purposes, but let's, you know, bump it up here because I was ready for a resolution bump. So I'm here to make the mistakes, you know, chat, so y'all don't have to. That's what it's all to me about. That's what it's about, sharing my, you know, experience with you, so you don't have to make those same mistakes. And that's, you know, plan for those upgrades early on. That's even after you get your system. Don't think there's something wrong with your system to the point to where it's affecting the way you played your games, because sure, you know, your system might have ran Assassin's Creed Valhalla perfectly fine, but you know, maybe you're struggling to run Assassin's Creed Shadows if you're having a good time playing it. I tried off camera. I was going to do a review, I was going to do a commentary video on it, but activate the service lift to reach the lower levels of the cavern. There's always a to go do to that. Where might that even be? That can't be it, because that's just way too easy. That's like way too easy. But is that the ladder? Like, why do I? No, like, no. Is there something supposed to be coming up? Or was the ladder that we called over here? Yeah, right here. Okay, I'm bugging. It's me. It's not the game. It's me. Right. So they expect us to wow. Okay. Surprised nothing spawned up in here. We needed that. We were at 43%. I'm sorry. I gotta try to remember to call it out because I know you all can't see it. What was that? Did y'all hear it sound like something was like little baby footsteps? But plan for upgrades. I can't stress that enough. Plan for upgrades. I imagine, I would challenge you, like, if you have a game, if you're here with me live right now as a PC gamer, or you're here on the replay and you're a PC gamer, I imagine, I challenge you to look at your system and tell me that fundamentally, there isn't maybe 1 to 2 upgrades that you could initiate that would enhance your experience, or, as a PC gamer, just enhance your PC gaming experience altogether. Like, 1. Is at least 1. Even here on my streaming rig, which we're supposed to do a few streams to officially test it out and talk about it, but it's holding up fine. As you can see, it's probably even still overkill, being that these are only for 1080p streams, one, and you know, the RTX 4070 Super, the graphics card we stream with, can, you know, it's more than capable to run most of the games I play on this setup at that resolution, but you can always scale it down if need be. But you know, the RTX 4070 Super, certainly no slouch, and it holds up really well. But plan for upgrades. I can't stress that enough. Again, look at your current system, look at your current setup, and remember that that encompasses everything, not just your gaming PC. That's your desk. For example, I'm on a sit-stand desk. You know what I'm saying? Pretty cool. It can go vertical and and that just helps, you know, make me a little more comfortable as I'm streaming, as I'm gaming. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that could also be you know, your monitor, your gaming keyboard, your mouse, your headphones. Look at one fundamental aspect of the overall components that contribute to your experience as a PC gamer, because audio, super important. If you're like me and you want to be immersed in your games, audio is important. Good keyboard and mouse, I mean, that could really come down to preference. That slightly boils down to preference, but still, nonetheless, you know, if you want more of a you know, clicky clacky, or you want a silent approach, maybe you have roomies or you have small children, you don't want to bother and aggravate, then you know, having that comfortability is important to you, and it's important to your setup, so you should factor that in. Desk, gaming chair, all that, fam, like all those play a part. I still hear like sound like something was running, but all those factors play a part in trying to you know, I thought we did the thing here, trying to make sure that you do all you can to truly elevate your experience as a PC gamer. I mean, that's what we talk about here. That's like really what we stress, is that it's like, how can we find ways to, I want to say level up, but it's used a lot, but it's true. It's like, how can we find ways to level up your gaming experience? Oh, we need that health. I feel like we're tracking backwards. Hold on, let's get pulled into the I was going on a mini, I mean, I know we needed to cook that, but I mean,
Service lift called to station.
let's go. But yeah, keep your system maintained and plan for upgrades, because again, I challenge you to look at your current gaming PC right now and tell me if there's at least maybe 2 to 3 upgrades you can make that would enhance your gaming experience. You know, let me dispose of these cats right quick, because they came in like a wrecking ball, Miley style. All right, down. All right, but yeah, you know, do those 2 core things. That's why I said in this live stream, in this gaming live show, I wanted to talk about your gaming PC. It's always all about the viewer. You know what I mean? It's about the viewer. And for our viewers, well, we talk about PC gaming, everything, which I updated the channel banner, by the way. I hope y'all checked it out. Shout out to everybody trickling in. But I also updated the channel banner to illustrate that, it's PC gaming, everything, everywhere, all the time. Like, that is the mantra going into it. PC gaming everywhere, all the time. But we did update the channel banner while we're also talking about your gaming PC and how to enhance and level up your experience. I also want to talk about the incoming... Oh, no way, sir. What is that? What is that? What are we supposed to do there? I got one too. They didn't stop making them when they made yours. Wait, did he just teleport? Can we blow that up? Did he just teleport? We can't blow it up. Okay, aren't we supposed to maybe go over there? That looks sticky. Wow. No, all right, y'all. Let's turn the rock music on again, because it's about to get wild here. I like this one right here. This seems fitting for where we're at. And these guys are appearing more and more. Down them. Let's go. What was that, like a soul punch? We probably should turn the flashlight on. Oh, we are danger low on the... What is that? Help me out. We spawn right into it. We're doing pretty good on shotgun ammo, right? So let's go with that. Not with him. If I'm not getting attacked from the back, pause. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Wow, see how much damage? Look at that. No. And these guys take like, why does it feel like I'm still taking damage from somewhere I can't see? 39% health. 39% health, and we're not slowing down. What? Yo, how he took a direct hit like that from the BFG, yo. Oh my gosh. Straight wild. Oh, he just glitched out and like Michael Jackson backward towards the lift there. That's crazy how that happened back there. This might be a problem, man. If I can't get past it, we might have to load up. We might have to squabble up with the rocket launcher because I don't have a lot of health. I got plenty of Gatling gun ammo, so you already know what it is. More rock music and Gatling gun ammo. Let's go. It's like something is attacking me back here because I be taking like environmental damage on this side. All right, we're down in that time. I think we still got this one spawns over here and then another one. Wow. And then another one spawns over there. Yep, there goes the second one. Okay, it went down much behind me on the side right there. Let's go. It's like they're all coming right down here into my little kills. Wow, we've expended almost half of our Gatling gun ammo. And they just like keep coming. Are we in like some type of spawn glitch or something? 213 machine gun rifle or machine gun ammo. Y'all like the stream for the spawn glitch. If you haven't yet. Yo, what's going on? Yo, so help me, if one spawns right here, no, it's right there. And then it's right here. Oh my gosh, yo, let's get up out of here. There's nowhere for us to go, what? Maybe I'm supposed to get up there? Freaking, the summoner, man. They bullet sponges too. Look at that, straight up bullet sponge. More health than the other big dudes we had to keep taking down out here. Like way more. Oh, we're supposed to call the lift to get up there. Access to. Come on. I've had a lot of what moments in this game, yo. I'm not even gonna lie. But we called the lift down, so where's that? Where's that? Where's that? Where's that on the other side? Music ended perfectly. Oh, it was a ladder. It was a ladder, y'all. It's not the game, it's me. It was a ladder. All right, now that I wanted to say now that that's died down, but no, it hasn't. Teleporters. 2 of them. No. Freaking normal sentries. Whoa, is that a normal teleporter? How's it running like that? We were good on shield and health. Here we go. We were struggling back there, but if we didn't needed that a while ago, it wouldn't we wouldn't have had it. We are gonna save. Like I said, it's a little campy. There we go, in the corner. Being a weirdo, creepo, pervo. But those two things indefinitely, or... Come on, man. Or 3. And that's again, for those of you who just came on, a while back, we said, all right, locate security guard. Always a locate this to get to that. Again, though, man, I challenge you. Look, you know, take a hard look at your current setup. Overall, the whole thing, and tell me if there isn't at least one thing you would change. One upgrade you can make. There's probably a few. Even if it's a wishful upgrade, it at least gets you in the mindset of where you know, of what the upgrade's going to be, and that way that you can ensure that it's an effective upgrade, one that's actually going to, again, enhance your experience as a PC gamer. If I could upgrade one component with this, with my streaming setup, it would probably just be a switch to DDR5. So right now it's I'm on the AM5 platform on my streaming setup, and it's at 5900X, the 12-core, 24-thread Ryzen CPU, and again 32 gigabytes of DDR4 and an RTX 4070 Super. So for what I need this system to do, it's pretty set. There isn't really an upgrade I could make that would make, say, Doom 3 feel like a better game. I can already run this game in 4K if I wanted to, and there's a 4K I have a 4K monitor. I edited on it, but I could run this game at nearly any resolution that's available to me. But there isn't an upgrade that I can necessarily make that would, or at least on this setup, that would make, you know, would make Doom 3 feel like a better game. There just isn't. This system is pretty set for me. Now, if I, as a streaming setup, if I didn't have, you know, enough memory, which was the case, like we did a video on this pre-built on my big wow, look at that. They try to set you up to just fall down that jaw. Oh, wow. Are we supposed to? Wow. Okay. So maybe fall down here and, oh. Man, F that. Let's save right there. I don't even think we fell. We didn't even fall. No, we didn't even fall in the right way. Oh, but thank goodness we can. Man, I thought we were stuck over there. Man, listen. I was getting ready to trip, but we did a review on this pre-built on that channel. But there isn't really much I would change about it. So there's that. But again, take a look at your gaming PC and tell me if the same thing applies for you. And tell me if there aren't any future upgrades you can plan for. All right, so we came down, what, that ladder? What is that thing doing there? Extend ladder. So it extended the ladder. Can we get over to the side to get all this stuff that we desperately need, like health and this guy? What are you doing? What are you doing?
What? Attract attention and then they'll come. Get out of here now. Take that key card. It'll help you get to the surface.
Got you, man. You stay here. That's what I'm saying about people. These NPCs aren't being realistic on a whole moon base that's on a whole another planet. And it's an alien invasion, or not an alien, or you can say they're aliens. They are coming. I guess you could say they aliens because they coming from a different planet. But what was that? What was that? I swear to you, most, if not all of my losses have been environmental. It was, remember, you know, if y'all were here for the crane, first it was the crane puzzle. I figured out how to do the crane puzzle, but then the crane hit me. And then we were even when we were fighting Sarge, you know what I'm saying? I fell, and so it's mostly like fall damage. Although I did take on some heavy damage, and yeah, it was eliminated just because reasons. But there's that.
Who are you? What are you doing here? You're gonna attract attention, and then they'll come. Get out of here now.
Yeah, I'm gone,
Take that
bro.
key card. It'll help you get to the surface.
Thank you. Now, hindsight being what it is, you know what I mean? I'm not sure what we hit, but we got clipped somehow, and it isn't even a matter of you gotta dodge the fan climbing up the ladder. I don't know what we got hit on, to be very honest with you. But it's little glitchy things like that I don't really like about the game. I mean, there are a lot of things I like about it, Doom 3, or a lot of things it does right, especially being that it's a 20-plus-year-old game. There are a lot of things it does right, but age aside, these things would be egregious even way back in 2024. Same thing still apply. Like, no, it's not because it's like it's an older game thing. That's not the case here at all. So I'm about to say, do we have new access now? What? Are we also out of the MG88 ammo? Rumor has it. Take the lift back down. Definitely take this health that, look, we walked by it and like I said, we didn't need it, but we need it now. And so there's no going back over there. Like, we can't get over to the other side. Why'd the Doom Marine cross the lava pit of death? To get to the other side, but I don't think anything's climbable over there. So that key card we got, Chad, where was that key card we got? Yeah, see, no, that door is over on this side somewhere. All right, let me stop being dumb for a second. Let me stop being dumb for a second. Every time I go in on the subject matter for tonight's live show, I get sidetracked. But I'm also excited because, you know, we're making pretty good progress in Doom. When a few times here, I hit a few snags, almost kind of like where we are with it now. But I missed that door. There's a door that it said we needed to gain access to, and it was like in the center of a room somewhere. But was it here? Yes. Whoa! Another key card. Robert Cody. You got two first names. Or first name, last name. Two first names. I heard it. The other area that we definitely need to talk about with your gaming PC, though, definitely, is kind of like another take a hard look at it, right? If I say take a hard look at your gaming PC, again, another often ignored and overlooked aspect of your system. Is that all it did? You just take us to the other side? Wow, I don't like it. All environmental. All of our eliminations thus far have been eliminations. All of our falls, deaths so far have been eliminations. I just wanted to switch back here so I can get real personal and share that, because I just got done pontificating about that. But whatever. Let's get back into it. Just get back into it. Okay. All right. I don't even know where we left off at. Where's it gonna? Wow, man. Are they serious? It didn't auto save after all that for nothing? What is what? And I somehow got 9% health. Somehow I have 9% health. in the midst of all that. Or we made it down here 30. I don't know. I guess maybe I hit the steam or something. I don't know. This is the worst. This is the absolute worst. I don't know what else to say. Because I feel like we should have definitely got hit with an autosave at some point. We made our way all the way up. The good thing is I don't think we ran into a lot of enemies. But 9% health though. So we got the key card. Yeah, because we extended the ladder. I don't even care about none of that. I'm a little hot. Like, no. Where's that door we were supposed to go through? It's over there, right? We didn't even pick up the key card. What the? Oh my god. I mean, is it suffice it to say it is okay to blame the wonky saving structure on this game, on the game, right? That's wild. That's wild. After progress like that, watch I hit something random too. But progress like that and we don't get an autosave? Like it really wants you to do all this over again? I'm sorry, I apologize in advance, replay fam and live fam that's here now. Like, I apologize in advance. And no, yeah, see, I forgot. But y'all watch me do this now, what, 2 times now?
Who are you?
Yeah, we've been through this. Yeah, I'm gonna attract attention. Go away. Get out of here. We out. We out.
It'll help you get to the circuit.
39% health, so still really didn't help us a whole lot. In terms of health, man, we are struggling in health, man. The game got real hard towards the end. And here I was considering upping the difficulty just for entertainment purposes, but I've lost probably more times in this stream in this whole entire series since we started. I haven't lost as many times, just like in tonight's live show. I swear to you. Oh, I forgot you was there. And we can't afford to take any hits. 35%. Oh, 32%. Oh. When did everybody become such heavy bullet sponges, by the way? Oh, that's right. You see, y'all thought I was going to forget. Y'all thought I was going to forget. I wasn't going to put y'all through it for a 3rd time. Oh, I thought there was another one. Yeah, nah, I wasn't gonna put y'all through it again, man. That was my bad, but we saved, so we good. We are not good though on health. Security shield, yeah, that's at 125, but health, no. 37% health. Ah, 32% health. That can't be good. Y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm saying? What's that? Just within the last 10-15 minutes, I've fell due to environmental damage. It wasn't the bad guys. It just wasn't. It was environmental damage. Do me a favor and hit the like button for me on the stream, y'all. We still going in, man. Headbutts and uppercuts was good, fam. welcome in. Hit the like button for me as y'all trickle in. We playing Doom 3. I just had to switch over here to the main screen because I just kind of wanted to point out that I've lost more times due to environmental damage than anything else. Not just like, from enemies. No, it's been more environmental damage than anything else. And even just then, I'm just backing up and somehow ran into a hole that I didn't run over. Didn't fall down going over it, but backing up I do. Is it me? Is it user error? Again, y'all hit the like button for me. We got a ton of people in here on 3 likes. Hit the like button for me because I'm about ready to get through this game now more than ever, just off GP and for that reason. Okay. And I just say, look at that. And I almost forgot. Yo, hold on. I almost forgot to save. If we'd have lost back there, I would have to put y'all through that whole ladder ordeal a 4th time. Why? Because I almost forgot to save again. And I had just hit F5 when we got to right here. But I almost forgot to save. But headbutts and everybody that's just joining in, let me just, we're just talking about your gaming PC if you have one. You know what I mean? Early in the stream, I challenge you to look at your system, not just your system, but your whole entire setup and tell me if there isn't at least 1 or 2 things with it that you wish you could change. 1 or 2 upgrades that you can make that rather they are in the form of a wish list. Say, okay, yeah, you can afford maybe a 5080, maybe it's out of your budget, or 2 terabyte storage. But maybe, adding additional storage could allow you to expand your catalog and you're not stuck installing oh, nice. Shot him coming up the ladder. And you're not stuck installing and uninstalling games and just spending time back and forth doing all that. No, I could just run. We ain't even gotta. But you don't gotta spend, time going back and forth and doing all that, man. So, because the hole was just formed, is that why? Or maybe because I came this way. Great, we got explosive crates and potholes. Hold up, man. We put some music on. No, oh no, I picked the wrong time to do it. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh no, we're not doing that. Come on. Wait, where's my... There you go. Do that. Handle that for me. Oh my goodness. Got him. That was tight. That was close. No, why? No. Why is it trying to... Look at that. You see I try to... Yo. Oh my gosh. No. Fuck that. Cut the music. Wow, what? What? It's all environmental and it's dumb environmental. It's false. That's frustrating. The other F word. Headbutt says additional storage is most definitely needed. Man, sucks having hundreds of games to play, but only able to install 7 to 10. Facts. I'm a catalog type person. I mean, I think you should have as many choices as you possibly can. And it is hella annoying just installing, reinstalling games. Also, if you're playing a game that's a service, like Fort, Warzone, a Call of Duty as an overall package, whatever Call of Duty you're playing at the moment. But, if you're playing games as a service, those games actually get updates that add on to the weight of the game. Or if you're downloading the base game, you might want to, download a high definition texture pack or a 4K texture pack or additional downloadable content. That's going to add to the overall girth of the game. And games are getting huge. They are getting bigger and bigger in storage sizes. It's one of the reasons why, really quickly, why I think that one of the core reasons why GTA 6 was pushed back. I know it's so random, and I'll switch back and we'll continue with the game because we lost. And yes, it was very disorientating. And that's how I'm like, wait a minute, these holes weren't here when we came through a second ago, but they just fell. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not happy about it. But yeah, just an upgrade like storage is one I'd almost certainly recommend because games are getting bigger and bigger. And wow, it messed up my cool ladder shot we did last go around. But games are getting bigger and bigger in size. Updates are becoming more and more frequent as games are, of course you would tap me, As games are becoming more and more annoying. Gosh. Like, I have no words. I don't know. I have no words. Other than I guess we'll F5 so I don't have to put you all through this a third or fourth time. My apologies. I apologize in advance. I don't have to put y'all through it another time, but my gosh. Forgot my ladder shot. Because health is the last thing we can afford to lose right now. We're doing pretty good on ammo though. Like we're well stocked on shotgun ammo, but it's this goofy right here. So maybe they come around that corner like horror. No. Oh crap. Oh crap. See what? What? Where'd that come from? I'll wait. No, I mean, rhetorical, but. Did it fall only because we walked by? That whole section is messy. Y'all, hold on. You know why I'm losing? Because I'm not turning the rock music on. As soon as I turn the rock music on, then we cook. All right, let's go. And I'm going to get my ladder shot. No, I forgot to reload. Hit them legs, though. And I'm not going to take a straight shot. Would this game have been too OP if it had a slide button? Yes or no? Like, I don't know. I don't even know where I fell at, but... oh, my... It's like I can't fight him down there because it's just too much. Where Gatling gun at? I'm gonna hit him. Where's the soul cube? There we go. No, get through too. Oh, man. See, I can't. Crap, come on. Let's F5 right the F here. You know what I'm saying? Dang, Uppercut says, I think that floor dropped out or something. I think you're right, Rush. And HD editions of things, yup, same thing. HD editions, remasters, getting higher texture packs, doubling the size, absolutely, man. And wait on the stairs. And yup, you're right. I didn't see your comment now, but yup, wait on the stairs, and that's what I ended up cheesing and doing, but wow, see, I guess I missed. I'm not even, let me just get across here. We made it. What? Oh my goodness. I forgot to turn the music on. Do we have the Soul Reaver available to us by chance? I'm not asking for a friend. We do not. Crap. Here it comes. Okay, at least we dropped one. We dropped one MGK. We got 22 of these bad boys. Come on. Oh, did that bounce back? Yes, it did. It bounced back. I almost want to F5 right to F here too. Okay. Okay. So can we just climb the ladder and dip? Let's just do that. Yeah, I don't know if y'all can even climb ladders. Wait, what is this? Oh crap, you know what? I got something for him. Did we get him? No, we didn't. Oh, we got him. Yeah, now we got him. Wait, is this another? Wow. I guess this is what the right way is? Wow, he took that. Oh, wow. Get in here. What? Wow, floaties. We got floaties. We also got 49% health. Oh my gosh. Yeah, F5 it right here too. Making good progress. I guess that was the way for it. I guessed the hell out of that. That sounded like we got faces again. Did we got the security clearance? Oh hell. Literally. We needed that. Rock music it is. Let's go. Whoa. Whoa. Fuck. We should have started off with a bigger gun. Come on. Have one of those. What? Here we go. Me not being able to pick my jaw up. Like I said, start off with a bigger gun. Now we're gonna cook. Let's go. And this time y'all not gonna back me up in no corner. They tried. Look at that. They tried flanking me and everything. They're still trying. Come on. That's not it. Oh, I guess that was. Oh, no, it's not. So it's a little more effective close up, right? But who would have thought? Wow, that's not okay. Come on, you big dummy. Follow the grenades. Follow the grenades. %33 health, by the way. So we got hit again to open the door. 33% health. Yeah, I mean, headbutts. The game has changed since we started this live stream. I just said like that I've lost more times just in tonight's live show than I have in the whole entirety since we've started streaming this game. Let's reload this right now. Oh no. I don't like whatever it was. Let's take care of it out. Come on, let me get back on the stairs. You try to put me in a box. Oh man, he was once a young boy from around the pool. Hey, let's go. Teleporter. Oh, I almost struck that canister. They could have threw you a health pack right there. That would have been helpful. Oh, damn. I mean, we do get a couple clips, but that's not needed. This door is... I don't like the way that sound. Machine gun. Nah, hold on. Go rocket launcher. Rocket launcher. Ooh, direct hit. Got him. Ooh, nice. I don't know. I feel like the BFG is cool, but in terms of effectiveness, it's alright. But I do think it's a cool gun, though. That's for sure. And this has got us out of many a jams, bro. Oh, they are squared. Oh, we needed that. We were at 66% health. 125 security shield, so we're good there. Yo, I feel like, I mean, we might finish Doom tonight. I don't know. We might mess around and finish Doom tonight, but we're making good progress. But, you know, again, going back to the subtitle of today's live show, if you were to, while you're watching me play, you know, just consider that this could apply. Oh, 100% health. Yes, we needed that. This could apply to you regardless if you're a seasoned, you know, enthusiast or summoners. I don't like them. Crazy OP, quick, powerful. Oh no! Oh crap! Oh crap! Come on, big guy. Come on. Come on. You know what? I can do the grenade game with him. Are you going to switch it up and come over this side? No, you're going to keep being a big guy? Oh, you are? Okay, that time you did. Got him. I know, it seems cheesy. It seems cheesy, but it works. But regardless of where you're currently at in your PC gaming experience. Oh, we need another key card. This next angle very much could and probably still does apply to you. If I would say, okay, take a look at your current configuration now and tell me what's the overall condition or state of your gaming PC. Is it well maintained? Is it free of dust? Do you have any cords hanging around? Is your tempered glass clean? How are the fans on your AIO if you're using one? How are your fans on your CPU air cooler? Because you likely are using one of those. Why every time I need to go to shoot, I need to reload? See, I like these enemies. They dodge. They kind of really make you strategize and think about, you know, your direction and everything. All right. But is your gaming PC well maintained? Because we got the storage key. Yay, that was easy. Because dust is a PC killer. Okay, it's conductive. It, you know, traps heat, and heat is also a PC killer in lieu of dust. Those two together can really damage your internals, make your system loud, introduce thermal throttling. Hold on, I am like, wow, more environmental crap. Oh, you know what? We don't even need to. Let's just book it. Wow. Okay, maybe not. It's gonna save right there. Horrible timing. Let's just run. Let's just run. Let's just run. We need health. It's saved in a really stupid spot. Like, that's nice. Wow, what is that? What are those? What are these? 9% health. We can't run from these guys, man. They can freaking teleport. But we do need to handle them when it's at least in a controlled environment. Nope, see, that's when it becomes too much. Now y'all doing too much. We are in a very bad shape right now, y'all. Very bad shape. Very rough shape. It keeps saving in all the wrong places. We need health. 2%. We're about to. Yo, we might be in a bit of a conundrum because where it auto saved me at, I might need to go back to the cavernous area. We auto saved with 2% health. Oh wait, no. 27%. Oh, that's great. Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous. We'll just, we'll relax. We're going to revisit because we can't go out like that. I don't want to go back all the way there. This is crazy. Where'd that health pack go? So we might have to pop and move. We can't sit in one spot. Can I get up here? Wow. We might have to go all the way back to the caverns, area 1. This is not good. This is so not good. I'm like getting one hit. This is not good. Am I missing something here? Am I getting killed by the BFG? I will gladly take it. Woo! Yo, I thought we were cooked back there. I keep forgetting that little soul thing gives you, health. You know what I'm saying? The soul joint gives you health. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on. All right, good. We ain't really lose nobody. Okay, I had to take care of something real quick. All right, but the soul joint gives you health, and I kept forgetting to utilize it. But here we go. Did we F5? The F now before we go through the hellish doors. Must be preparing. It must grooming us for another boss battle. All right. Again, I really feel like we might mess around and beat Doom tonight. But the other aspect, the other angle I want to talk about with your gaming PC is, yes, keeping it maintained. And sometimes I I have multiple systems. And for that reason, man, this is one heck of a, we must be at the, I've never seen this much ammo before in the whole entire game. We must be getting ready. I got the music queued up. We must be getting ready to come up on something. Cells. Everything. I mean, we're good. I think every weapon is just about tapped out. Like full. Mines grenades. Rocket launchers too, I think holds 100. Pistol. Shotty. Gaddy. Yup, rockets. Security. Yo, we are up. Hand grenades, so we really up. Yeah, see, we must be close. I can feel it. I can hear it. I know y'all can. I can feel it. If y'all can feel it, hit the like button for me. It somehow went down. I don't know how that, maybe somebody unliked, maybe they disliked it. I don't know. Is that a
archaeological discovery and analysis? The UAC is proud to showcase the latest findings on 4 unique and fascinating artifacts. These tablets were originally discovered in the dig site under what has become known as Site 3. Subsequent examination of the surrounding area and carbon dating of the tablets brought UAC researchers to the conclusion that the tablets belonged to a civilization that existed millennia ago.
Wow, so aliens up to a certain extent. That wasn't natural. That was not normal. You going? So, oh my. St. Peter upside down. Oh my, this game didn't catch, maybe not in 2004, world was different. This would not fly in 2025. I'll leave it at that, but wow. Why do I want to shoot it? Does nothing for the record. So I feel like we're, the game has gotten pretty linear from here. I will say, like, not much has changed. It just looks like the game just gotten real linear from here. But also pretty tight. Is every? Oh, we're saving. You know what that means? Wow, I don't. Oh, we got a cutscene. We got a cutscene. I don't think this is the end game bad guy, but holy cow. Oh, you got cronies that help you out. We got to play rap music. Oh! At least I was smart enough. We were right here. We're right here. Okay. Look at my man's face. He said, what's that? Is what it looked like he said. I mean, I'm ready. Let's go. This is BFG right here. This is why they made the BFG. This cat right here. So apparently I gotta stop backing into lava. Wow. Oh my gosh. I got hit twice. I got hit twice. Oh. Stupid. Did I nail them? Wow, they are crawling up a little bit of everywhere. Come on, come on, come on, come on. One nail him right between there. Got him. Oh, you trying to do it too? 46%. Why I feel like I'm like losing health at an exponential rate? Oh, we gotta reload it. It would help to reload it. What? This is what I'm saying. What happened? What? Did I get knocked off the damn ledge? It was like we got knocked off the ledge. So this is attempt number 3. And it's only because I fell every single time. Yep. We're not done with him, though. We're not done with him. Come on, baby. Come on. Enough. You know, we was laying it on him, too, but I did take a lot of unnecessary damage early on. It's like I can't fire backwards. I have to see what's behind me. Y'all see that? Oh, I can't believe I missed. Oh, get ahead of direct it. Come on. Oh, wow, he leaped right when I was trying to hit him. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. No. Oh, I can't believe I missed him. Okay, why did it get you too? Why didn't it get him too? Wow, damn, they're knocking me off the map. Wow, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Welcome to Doom 3, where the boss battles or the freaking environments are harder than the boss battles, because this is the 100th time I put y'all through and I can't even skip through the past the damn cutscene. Ridiculous. 4th time, and once again, it's not because of me. It's not me. Like the stream for me. Let's see that like number jump up. Maybe I can get it on a second shot. We're down to our 3rd music selection, y'all. Maybe this is the one, and maybe this is lucky number 3. It's like I'm just trying to survive on the damn map without falling off. And then not catch a rocket like that. Like they not only just hit you, I mean they knock you off the map. Like so. Like he was just getting ready to knock me off the map that time. Wow, why did it not? Why I feel like I'm missing something here? I feel like I should just keep running in a circle, just keep running in a circle. So the BFG does explode on you. That is the worst. I guess it's a cool. All right, y'all feel it. This is like when we were playing Dark Souls all over again. This is just like Dark Souls. We took down a few of those bosses, you know, whatever. We can. This is not. It's the level though. I mean, it's from id Software, whatever id Software. They knew what they was doing with the level design, but I could still say it's annoying. This is attempt number 4, and this is ridiculous. Note to self, the BFG blows up. Let's try without any music. So it's like, you know, don't charge the BFG unless you're ready to use it. Do my light work. Come on, run this way. Draw him out. Ah! Okay, come back this way. A little Gatling gun action. Okay, nope. He's got me in a bad spot. Like, it feels like we're barely doing any damage. See, this is where it starts getting sticky. Here's where it starts getting sticky. Oh, gosh. Almost knocked me off the freaking map again. Come on, reload. I can maybe hit him again coming around there. Come on, one more time. Ah, crap. Come on. Come on. Go, go, don't get hit. Don't get hit. Just keep going around the track, right? Just keep going around the track. Wow. He just freaking dodged that. Come on, man. I so am ready for him to drop. I'm so ready for him to drop. We just can't fall. Just don't fall. Oh. Come on. No, 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 no. Book it back. Like his rockets knock you off the whole map. No, go to the BMG. Some bull crap. Oh crap, we need health. I gotta make my way back around the loop. I gotta make my way back around the loop. Crap. There should be health over here, I hope. Come on, where to go? Yes, right here. Okay, now we gotta hold on to that. Oh crap, he's gotten smart. He's switching up his direction. It's like nothing. Is that not a direct hit? Got some more health back, so that helped. I mean, his antics is not, though. And the fact that he has, like, help just coming whenever willy-nilly he wants him to. And his rockets almost seem like they kind of home on you a little bit. Oh, can we save in the middle of the boss battle? Yes, we can. Oh, no, I'm stuck. I mean, we're kind of cooked if we can't, you know what I mean? A little friendly fire. Come on, big boy. Whoa, let's go. Woo! One more again, man. F that. One more time. Yo, man. I mean, the save was like a crutch. We didn't even have to.
Recon Zulu, this is Echo 1. Give me a visual status.
Echo 1, this is Recon Zulu. We've got massive damage all over the base. This place looks like hell. I've got
Yeah.
life signs on the bioscanner. Eyes sharp. Echo 1, we've got a survivor, a Marine. Corporal, you hear me? You alright?
Hey, that's us.
Hear me? Echo 1, this is Recon Zulu. Prepare for medevac.
Copy that. Have you located Counselor Swan?
Yes, sir. He's dead.
Roger, Recon 1. What about Dr. Betruger?
He's nowhere to be found, sir.
Petruger got away. What? Oh man, y'all. Wow. And I was just getting ready to drop something in the chat. All right. Yo, I figured we were getting close to it. Make sure that's not overly loud. Still seems like that's loud. Yo, I knew we were close. Wow. So I knew we were close. That was fun. I'm a little upset that little ride is over. I figured we had at least maybe 2-3 more hours left in the game. Maybe 2.5 if you include my, just wandering around. But wow. I mean, that was, just to do a quick recap, as we'll just let the credits roll just to make sure I'm not missing nothing here. I grew up in the MCU, and not grew up, but I come from the MCU era, so it just comes with the media. But wow, I feel accomplished. I mean, we did play it on recruit. There's that, but towards the end, the game got real hard. In the beginning, the game was easy. Ammo was abundant. Health was abundant. There weren't as many puzzles. There weren't as many bad guys. They didn't feel like they felt less bullet spongy. You know what I mean? Towards the end there, I don't know. The story kind of is what it is. You don't play Doom for the story, although Doom 3, I think it was, the character, it was the world building that really told the story. You didn't need much narration, and you sure as hell didn't need much of a plot. What was the plot? If you played any other Doom, then it's one and the same. Hell is trying to invade Earth from a different dimension. And so that's just is what it is. But, you're not playing Doom for the story. You're not playing Doom for the cutscenes. You're not playing Doom 3 for, you know what I'm saying, the immersion. Or I guess Doom is a franchise, because 2016 and Eternal and even Dark Ages, it's kind of like, what happened with that? They deviated away from a lot of what made, Doom fun leading up to like 1, 2, and then 3. And then I could see how and where Doom split split gamers, split the community. Some loved it, some hated it. Some viewers here, like Headbutts and others I've had the opportunity of just communicating with on YouTube Shorts, have all said the same thing. Like, Doom 3 is underrated, often hated. I'm paraphrasing. That's typically where we go with the conversation on the threads, right? And even here, as we communicated with a lot of folk in the live chat and in our replay viewers. But you know what I'm saying? It didn't really do it for me in terms of story. But I think for a game that's, again, yes, it's a remake. It's the BFG edition. But at its core, like I mentioned in the live stream, 20 plus years, still looked really decent. And we started this series off to preface it by saying that, you know what I'm saying, can PC gaming enhance the experience of older games? you take an older game like Doom 3 and play it in a better fidelity, at a better refresh rate, okay, and just an overall better setup than you could in 2004. The obvious question is, yes, that was over 20 years of hardware upgrades, for crying out loud. I mean, we're talking PS3 and before the Xbox 360 came out, I think in 2004, 2005. You know what I mean? So we're talking that console generation, pre Xbox One even. This game came out. And so here we are, fast forward 20 years later, and I'm playing it on what equates to about a $2,000 gaming PC. Much more robust than anything you could have played this game on in 2004. So, did we answer does the PC as a platform, can it enhance older games? We also played Dark Souls Remastered to kind of, push that question a bit further. Another remastered game, but still. And Dark Souls is a game where, no, you don't play for the story. Well, it has lore. The lore is rather deep. I'm not saying anything against the lore. I'm not disregarding the lore. But you're not playing it like if it's Uncharted. You're not playing it like if it's Indiana Jones. Okay? Dark Souls is a slow burn game. But playing it here on modern hardware, it too was enhanced. Simply being that I was able to run it at a higher resolution, native resolution. Super important. When we're making a juxtaposition between console gaming and PC gaming, native resolution isn't in the conversation enough, in my honest opinion. It just isn't. You can't achieve this on modern consoles. They're getting dangerously close. Older console generations, no. You're at 720, 360, upscaled, checkerboarding. PC, not the case. You're on a 1080p monitor unless you change your render settings, which is a very fun, flexible choice you have if you need to compromise in certain games. Say you have a 1920 by 1080p monitor, but you need to run your games at 1280 by 720p. You need to take that slight pixel hit to maybe leverage, the FPS to get an FPS boost, which is fine if that boils down to your preference. Because one thing we strongly communicate here in this community, especially not just between channels, but just in the tech space community, in the SMT tech space community, one thing that I strongly believe by and stand by is that, it's PC gaming. It starts with the type of games you play and how you wish to experience them. Those are two key important factors when deciding budget, upgrade path, what you need, what you may not need, RGB or no RGB. Right? So it really starts there. And while we all want to achieve the same thing as gamers, it's you can't ignore the fact that we all want to achieve the same thing, a pleasant gaming experience. Rather, Headbutts plays Assassin's Creed, Shadows, and IT. I know I'm still butchering their name. Might play Fortnite. I might play Minecraft. Those are all three totally different games that are coming with three totally different settings and requirements to run them on. Minecraft could run on a $100 gaming PC. If you can do enough, digging and scratching and just, hunting for bargains and things, you know what I'm saying? Minecraft can be ran on a potato. It can be ran on a phone, for crying out loud. You don't need much. If you're talking about playing Minecraft on a PC, it's maybe because you want to play, resource intensive mods, or you want to stream it at a high fidelity, and you want other things incorporated. But if you're just a casual Minecraft player, you don't need to drop $1,000 on a gaming PC. You don't need that $500 upgrade. You really don't. It really starts with the type of games you play and how you wish to experience them. Then you consider a game like Assassin's Creed, Shadows, whatever, Mirage, anyone, Valhalla. I think Valhalla, side tangent note, I had a better time playing Valhalla than I did playing Shadows. I don't know if it's because I'm just biased to Viking lore. I do like Viking lore. So, it could be I'm biased to Viking lore. But I just had a way better time playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And even Valhalla had some things that I didn't really like or care about it. You know what I'm saying? But that was the credits, and like, I mean, yeah, again, like we played. We had about 5 live shows of Doom 3, and I enjoyed every single one. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes down to like even upgrading, so you can play games like Doom 3, or you want to expand your video game library with, say, upgrading your storage. Maybe you have a 500 gigabyte SSD, bam, upgrade it to a 1 terabyte SSD, which just open up all sorts of new opportunities and possibilities for you. Especially if you're like a streamer creator or a gamer creator. That term I just nailed just now. Especially if you're like a gamer creator. I don't know how loud that is. If you're a gamer, I mean, you definitely want that extra storage space, because video files are going to fill up your drive fast. Games are going to fill up your drive fast as you play more than one. I mean, even on the streaming setup, I try to only install games that I know that we're going to play here for the stream, because I don't really casual game on this setup. I'm more so casual game on my editing setup, but not this setup. This is kind of like a dedicated streaming setup. So it handles most of the things I need to do on this setup, and it runs most of the games I need to play. Storage is always a welcoming add-on to your system, but what I'd recommend is, when you can, like if storage is an upgrade you are considering, it's almost one of the most frequent ones amongst us PC gamers, right? Because at the end of the day, what are we all trying to do? We're all trying to install games. So yeah, of course our drives are going to fill up, unless you're like a 1 or 2 type of gamer, you know, which here in 2025, super rare, especially when we're talking about PC, because with the exception of timed exclusives, that's not an issue for us. In fact, we have one of the biggest backwards compatibility libraries accessible to us as PC gamers. Right? So, because we have that, you know what I mean, that opens up all new possibilities for us in terms of games, which why I recommend that if you can, go with the highest possible single storage solution you can, so you're not bogging down your PCIe bandwidth by having like an SSD, which would, you know, if it's a regular standard SATA SSD, then that's going to be plugged in a different manner. But if you're using like an NVMe SSD, then it's going to pull, you know, resources from your PCIe lane. So if you can, go with a single storage solution. You know, say, but wait a minute, SMT, wait a minute, Lab. You just say it's okay to upgrade, right? Because chances are, when you first built your system, you didn't take this into consideration, and so you might be at a past 6 months later, 7 months later, games coming out that weren't out when you first built your setup. Dying Light the Beast is coming out. It's a game I'm looking forward to. I don't know about y'all, but I like Dying Light 1. You know, I like Dying Light 1. Dying Light 2, Stay Human, I didn't really care. I mean, I don't, graphically, beautiful looking game. I played the game in 4K. Beautiful looking game. The parkour was great. Story was a mess. The environment was a mess. I didn't like the stay in the light thing. I didn't really care for that a whole lot. That game still did do a lot of things correct, though. It still did a lot of things right. But Dying Light the Beast is coming up. Off the top of my head, it's one of the games that I can think of that are, I have to maybe look up upcoming games, but it's one of the games I can think of that are coming out here soon, off the top of my head. You know what I mean? And so you gotta ask yourself, do you plan on playing that? You know what I mean? Let me see. Upcoming games in 2025. What's coming out? Kingdom Come. Very popular game. I didn't play it, but I hear nothing but good stuff. You know what I mean? Dying Like the Beast comes out in June. That's next month. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Where my John back? That's next month. Dying Like the Beast comes out next month. If you like, if you play Dying Light 1 on the same setup you got now and you ain't upgraded, you think you'll be ready for Dying Like the Beast? We'll go over PC requirements and specs, man. I swear to you, that's coming up. And we'll talk about, the video game podcast as well, which is kind of like you're kind of looking at like a preview hint version of it, if you will, a little bit more branded though, you can say, with just different strategies to blend to not only become a gaming channel. Here in 2025, you can't survive. This channel was originally like a dedicated live streaming channel, which also doubled as like a dedicated gaming channel. But if that's all you're going to do, you won't get much, reach and growth here on this platform. It's a saturated niche, right? But it really boils down to personality and the value that you're going to bring to your viewers. And so that's what I like to focus on here on this channel, and just not become another gaming channel, but to actually bring substance and value to PC gamers on the fence, off the fence. On the tech channel, on the big channel, we talk more about, we do more product reviews, more gaming reviews. We reviewed this mouse, reviewed the pre-built, my streaming setup. You know what I mean? Just covered so much of what brought us here to the live streaming universe here at SMT Beyond. We covered so much over there. And with this channel, I didn't just want it to become another gaming channel. Hell, I didn't even want it to become another just live streaming channel. And I sure as hell didn't just want to become another podcast. Because I'm all about branding and value. Branding and value. Branding and value. I know that sounds like that's somebody's name, like Brandon Value, but branding and value. Those two are super big. Because that's what separates you, that's what distinguishes you between other channels. When I say you, I mean me, and side creator tangent off. I don't really like to talk much into the creator aspect of things unless I know there's other creators here in the space with us. But that's the whole creator side of this platform. That doesn't have much to do with you, the viewer. But I did and have been planning to work on the launch of the podcast, from the name to just the branding to its format. The biggest, will it be live? Should we do a live? It more likely will be a live podcast, and then we'll like clip, important moments or segments in VODs and create short form content, as well as, medium range content, and then super long content, as I anticipate at least a 45 to 55 minute podcast. Because with PC gaming, we can go in even longer than that. On the big channel, y'all, we've done 3, 4, 5 hour live streams. Oh wow, we got thunder out here. Here I'm out on the East Coast. Shout out to y'all. I hope everybody else's East Coast is going good, but we got thunder out here. So a little bit of a storm, but we're gonna keep pressing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just didn't want us to be another podcast gaming community. I want us to have like substance and value. There's so many games that are coming up. One game that I am really looking forward to playing is the next Battlefield, whatever it's called. Because you got 1 and then 5 and then 2042, whatever they call the next Battlefield. I'm gonna call it right here. It'll probably just be called Battlefield, to be very honest with you. I would not be surprised if they just call it Battlefield. It just start with a new nomenclature going forward here in the future, which hold that thought, because that also more or less coincides with what I said about the GTA 6 being pushed back. It's something I wanted to talk about on the podcast, but it just kind of loosely go about it here. But it's the same thing with the upcoming Battlefield game. It's been so quiet since we've heard about it. Why is that? Because I sincerely think that consoles like the PlayStation 6 and the Xbox, if Microsoft still wants to have a horse in the race, whatever, Series 2, maybe. The Switch 2 is coming out, but Nintendo does not play fair with creators. Nintendo does not play fair with creators, but I'm an older gamer, so, and I'm talking about the N64 days, and I still think that the Nintendo consoles are like the only console worth owning. Not anything to PS5 users and Xbox gamers. If you're still out there, man, shout out to y'all. PCs have character, consoles have purpose. Right? But I sincerely believe that those consoles will be slated to release sometime between 2026 2027, and GTA is not going to come out in 2026. More likely, we'll try to align with those console launches. It's already going to be a console exclusive. And so by the time it comes out, you might be looking at a GTA 6 enhanced PlayStation 6 version. Because it's not like the PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 5 Pro will be all that obsolete. I mean, those two consoles respectively has at least good 5, 6, 7 years, possibly more. You know, given their technology and what's under the hood, they should last a little longer than some of those other cats, right? But with GTA 6, upcoming Battlefield, hell, all the other games that have yet to be announced that were kind of looking like, where are you? Splinter Cell, for example. I've been waiting for a Splinter Cell reboot, preferably for a while now. But Splinter Cell, you know what I mean? I'm just scrolling here to see what else is coming out at that time. Just making my way over to maybe we got Doom the Dark Ages. Doom the Awakening came out, May 20th. I don't know. That's something I might mess with. It is an MMO. We do need like an MMO on a channel, right? Like it's like just a dedicated MMO game. We just once a week just jump into that MMO and have a dedicated focus on that particular MMO. And it's like performance and how it handles on PC. Dune Awakening might be that game. I like the Dune movies, but I very rarely fall asleep on movies. But man, did it do it for me? You know what I mean? I don't plan on playing Night Rain. I don't really, not my style of game. Although Elden Ring is a game I wanted to play, and I think I might just do what I did with Doom 3. I think I might just skip and just jump right to, Elden Ring, and say to hell with Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. You know how much time it'll take me to get through those games? Oh wow, the remake of Elden Ring would probably be out by the time I can play it, and it's already a good looking game. Sometimes the puzzleness and the dungeon crawliness with Dark Souls just isn't my thing. I didn't play the games when they were first out for that reason. Those live streams are all up in their original form, so you can watch them as they are. You know what I'm saying? But Dying Light the Beast comes out in June. We'll talk about that game here on an upcoming podcast before June because it will launch before then. It will go up like our live shows, our gaming live shows do. Heavily branded, you'll know it's the podcast, and we'll stick to one day of the week when I post the upcoming, just a tentative schedule. And that's more so to point out the days that we host our video game live shows and we host our podcast shows. Anything else in between will just be a bonus live stream, right? Just as we continue to grow the channel and grow this community. The Dying Light the Beast comes out, June 20th. It's June 2025, which... Ooh, it's relatively close to push it back, but if I'm not mistaken, UB did it with Assassin's Creed Shadows. They pushed it back a month, 60 days out from its release date. But the Dying Light the Beast looks pretty good. It looks, it looks done. Doesn't look cooked. It looks better. It looks better than Dying Light 2. Stay human. So there's that. You know what I mean? But then there's Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater coming out August 28th. You know what I mean? Another game that looks gorgeous. I mean, it looks good. And I played the original Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater way back in the day when it came out in the mid-2000s. It looked great then. I mean, I remember me and my buddies going to school and talking about like how realistic the graphics looked and how the grass swayed in the wind and the footsteps left behind the mud. And then here with Snake Eater, you know what I mean? With Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater, the remake, they're taking it to a whole other level. You know what I'm saying? And while Metal Gear games could be challenging within themselves, I love them. Metal Gear Solid 1, OG, tactical espionage. Say less. There's a game that if you hadn't, or if you wasn't around for it, then I don't know. Watch one of us YouTubers play through it, or just watch the story. The game was good, but it's even better. It's an even better game to experience. Mafia, the old country. I mean, is Mafia even still relevant? I feel like I'm gonna catch a little heat for that comment, but is Mafia even still relevant? Because the last one I think was more missed than hit with a lot of people. So I don't know. I don't know. But that game, I don't think will require much, if anything, to run. So I really don't see where like, oh, get your system, get your setup ready. But it will release on PC, PS5, Xbox Series XX. Shout out to all the Xbox users. Y'all are holding on. Y'all hold on for them Xbox Series SX too. Because we didn't get an XS Pro or whatever, Elite, which I'm surprised. I thought we would at least got an Xbox Series X Elite Pro. Something along those lines. That Thunder is rocking. But I thought we would get something along those lines, but we didn't. But Mafia, I don't know. Is that something? Borderlands 4. There's a game that's coming out in September. There's a game that you might want to prepare. You got some time from now until September. You can save about $100 a month from now to September. From now until September, hold out for possible GPU prices to crash, which is what we do want. If there's one market we want to crash, it's the GPU market. Hands down, man. That market needs to crash. Why? Because inflated prices have also started to make their way over on the used market. So it's not like new price to performance being affected by inflation, tariffs, understock, and what have you. It's also the used market taking advantage of those issues. And then private sellers are inflating their prices as well. But Borderlands 4, it's coming out 4 months. You got time. You can save up $100 a month, $400. That puts you maybe $7,600, 6,800 XT possibly 6,700 XT. Great graphics card. It's the graphics card that came with this pre-built. Interesting story with that. You go watch, head to, the link is down in the description box below. Don't go now. Wait till this podcast is over. But, yeah, it came with this PC, but it came with a whole load of problems too. And it's a graphics card that when it works, it works. It can get the job done, hands down, man. It really can. But that's another story for a video over there. But we will talk about it on the podcast. But if you hold out till now, a couple months down the road from here, say about $100, $200 a month, whatever you can, and put towards your upgrade. But plan for that upgrade, though. I think that's key there. That's the crucial part, is plan for the upgrade. You know what I mean? And then, Grand Theft Auto, Death Stranding, Ghost of Yotei. It's a PS5, exclusive. I sincerely think it will make its way over to, the PC eventually, but I don't know. I was just looking at the upcoming trailer for the Pokemon Legends Z through A. Oh, need to check that out. That's what I was going to say. I mean, with Nintendo, and it goes back to what I from way back in the day. I mean, Mario Kart, Super Smash Brothers, Pokemon, Donkey Kong, Mario. I mean, these games you can't play them anywhere else. So doesn't that kind of make owning a Nintendo a wise investment for your gaming entertainment purposes? Especially if you're an older gamer. Hell, if you're a younger gamer, I still recommend those games. Especially Mario Kart. Mario Kart's a blast. They did a good thing with Mario Kart when it first hit the Nintendo 64. I'm not going to date myself, but me and my cousin, we played it. We played Pokemon Stadium and Mario Kart, Super Smash Brothers all day, every day. From Nintendo 64 all the way up between the GameCube, you know what I mean? It was those games. Those games just made it worth owning that console. And we're coming from a time where it wasn't it wasn't unnatural. It wasn't, out of normal to walk into a buddy's house or you go over to a friend's house and they got a Nintendo 64, a PlayStation, and even possibly an Xbox, right? Or at least somewhere along the lines there, maybe a Dreamcast. Sega was in the race up into the Dreamcast. The Dreamcast was a great console. It was a loud bugger, though. But it did a lot of good things. It pushed graphics and a lot of other things, to new heights. It had, I forget the name of it, but it had a little cartridge you put in the controller. And I like the Dreamcast controller. If you get a chance to look it up, I like the Dreamcast controller. You know what I mean? It was a pretty neat controller. But, owning a Nintendo makes the most sense if you want to play those games. I also play Pokemon. I am a big Pokemon. I've been a Pokemon fan since a very long time. I'm talking Pokemon Yellow. I'm talking about Pokemon Blue and Red. You know what I'm saying? I got my first Game Boy. I got my first GBC to play Pokemon Yellow. So then I went back and been playing them ever since. So I will be picking up a Switch too. But I mean, Fable is coming out in 2020, supposedly 2025, but we'll see. You know, says to be expected. I think that's more so to be expected. We're almost halfway here. We are almost halfway through 2025, and we got the Fable trailer. Fable should possibly drop, but Gears of War E-Day, I haven't seen anything about that. It's supposed to be a prequel to Emergence Day. It's a prequel. It dives into Emergence Day, the moment when the locusts erupted from the subterraneans of Earth onto humanity. But if they can nail E-Day, and it goes back to what made the first Gears of War fun, and especially like Gears 1 and Gears 2 are meant legendary. Like, remake them for a newer audience on modern hardware. Because if you didn't play those games then, much like me playing Doom 3 now, they have a very Doom feeling to them now that I think about it. They really do. But I mean, that's a game. It's obviously going to release on PC and Xbox Series. So PlayStation fans, y'all left out. Arc 2. The Arc games are in a weird place. I don't know. It's supposed to feature Vin Diesel as a key character, and it's a sequel to the first Arc, but it's more of a story-driven game. So I don't know. This is why I've been holding out to play Arc. Arc was a game I wanted to play even over on the gaming, my other channel, the non-gaming channel. But with Arc 2 coming out sometime between 2025 and 2026, I think we just might hold out for that and just play that. But yeah, so I mean, not anything too crazy coming out between now 2025 2026. One thing I would recommend and encourage one dude and possibly consider as well, go back and look at some of those older games that, like myself, I just missed out on and didn't play. You know what I mean? Like Doom 3. Especially if you have a system that could run laps around older games. It may struggle in newer games. You may need to turn, some things down to low or turn some things off and compromise a little here, compromise a little there. But if you're talking about a system that was built between 2015 and now, 2016 and now, I mean, you could run games from, that 2005 to 2010 era perfectly fine. And even some games around that era that you missed out, you could do the same thing. You can play games around that era as well, and you would be able to have a solid experience. Much like what we just got here with Doom 3. I feel like, what I'm saying? This game came out a month ago, a year ago, hell, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, within the last console generation. Let's say that Xbox One, which this game kind of, fits the mold around that time. But let's say like Xbox One console generation is what I get. Doesn't feel like it came out 20 years ago. I didn't even have my kids. This game is older than my kids. So there's that. I dated myself there too. But yeah, Doom 3 is older than my kids. And it was a blast. Didn't feel like a 20-year-old game. If I was playing it on a 20-year-old console, obviously things would be a little different. But we're playing it on modern hardware. And that's just one of the pros, one of the benefits to being a PC gamer. Yes, you have some backward compatibility options, say on PlayStation 5, for example, but you're also limited to PlayStation exclusives at the same time, or games that are exclusively available on their platform, rather than that's in dual platform configurations, Xbox, PlayStation. Tomb Raider, for example, Starfield, for example, I believe was supposed to, or did. I totally got out. Starfield was a disappointment to me. We covered Starfield on Tech Channel from a performance perspective, and I didn't finish it. The loading, everything you heard about Starfield, if you haven't played it, then I ain't even got to tell you. But everything else you heard about Starfield, it's very much true. Loading screens, heavy, repetitive, boring. Which, who plays video games for the bore factor? It had potential with things like its graphics. Oh, man, it looked really good at times. I'll give it that. Ran suspect. That also comes along with it. Right? Some weird performance issues out the back. I understand they patch things down the road, but I mean, you buy a car, you want the car to drive as it does off the lot. Not get an update 6 months later, a patch. Then the car drives as opposed, or you get the fuel economy as promised, right? You get the mileage promised, or you get the range if you're driving an EV. You get the range, although, I mean, EV drivers, we do get update patches, but still, you know, if the car is new, you don't want to have to, like, video games are new out of the download. I was going to say out of the pack, but nobody buys game cases anymore, or at least PC games. It's very, very rare. Most of us don't even use, disk drives. We'd rather maximize that space for, better airflow in our case because it's just not necessary. It's quicker to download and install. And even then, consoles are slowly making their way with offering options as bandwidth tries to improve across the world. Pretty much any place they can sell a console, they want to make sure, their customer base has access to games. Or what's the point of buying a console if you can't download or buy physical media to install them? I think we may see one more generation of that. And then eventually it'll just become obsolete. Right? At least two more generations. Maybe by the time the PlayStation 7 roll, PS7 hits, I see disc being an obsolete factor. My generation, we grew up with CD players and Walkmans, right? Both those technologies are now obsolete. Due to what? Download and installing your music, or more so downloading your music. Install them on your phone, sure, but downloading your music. We have 1,000, as many songs as your phone or tablet or whatever you listen to, whatever your listening devices, as much media it can hold. You have access, it's accessible at your fingertips at any time. Whereas back in us CD player and Walkman days, we didn't have that. We carried around that big old CD case with your Pokemon cards in the back. You had your CDs with you too, or you had your cassettes wrapped in a little rubber band, But we don't have to do that now. Just download, listen to music whenever you want. And I sincerely think games will make their way there, or, at least from consoles, will make their way. Again, it's ever so more often common on PCs. Almost all of us, we download our games and install them. We don't use disk drives. It would take bloody long anyway to do it from disk. My gosh, man. I remember when like Wrath of the Lich King came out, World of Warcraft, or Warcraft, I'm sorry. When that came out, it was like 4 or 6 discs, man. And I remember me and my buddies, we waited, it would felt like days just to get it installed. It was so long. Nothing like now. So long as you have good download, good download speed, good bandwidth. I mean, you might be just a few minutes away from download and install. 30 minutes tops, possibly, depending on the size of the game. If it's an MMO, they typically come with rather big download times and almost certainly a very hefty size update patch right along with it. Man, that thunder just hit like crazy. But, I sincerely think that we won't see disk drives in the future. I think that'll be, another forgotten technology. And I think that more people would just download their media. They're going to download their games. They're going to download, get most of their stuff through updates and what have you. I just really see that being the case. But I could be wrong, but I don't see that changing. I really don't. That's why I think, to go back, that's why I think GTA 6 originally got pushed back, y'all. That's why I think GTA 6 got pushed back. I think they're going to hold out and Rockstar wants to wait until they can also make enhanced versions of that game on for the PlayStation 7. And it'll probably be and that's when it'll probably drop on the PC too. You know, we're gonna wait. You know, Sony gonna make us wait a year to play GTA 6. And I'm gonna be very honest with y'all with GTA. I'm not the biggest GTA player. I got into GTA 5 super long. I didn't play it on none of the kind. I didn't play it on PlayStation 4. I ain't played it on 3. I ain't played it on PC. I didn't play it. I did benchmark it though quite a lot as we were testing different hardware configurations on the tech channel. So it was a mainstay in my library. One of the first games I went to download. It's super easy to benchmark, and it can be ran on a wide range of hardware configuration, and it has a robust in-game setting that you can really tune to achieve an FPS that's playable based on your preference. But I played GTA 5 like maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Not even, maybe, yeah, like 2-3 years ago, 4 years ago. And I was just like, just let me see if the campaign is good. And it was okay. I mean, it wasn't bad. It was fun. It was a fun ride. Don't get me wrong. I had a great time playing the game. If it has to boil down to me addressing that, I got a great time playing the game. It's not that. It's just not my type of game. I'd play games for like story, immersion. I love science fiction. You know, this is why Doom was a fantastic ride with the blend of horror. Here recently, I've wanted more horror and like my games and stuff. So that's pretty cool. Man, it's the little things. But when you're able to blend those two, like Doom 3, you get a beautiful combination. You know, but that's why I typically play games, and that's why with GTA 5, I was so late to that party. And once I got to it, I was like, oh, all right, well, you know, it graphically wise, it's great with detail, right? It's not going to blow things in terms of resolution and what have you, but detail, bar none, it's got that on lock, right? Man, I wish y'all can hear the thunder. It's like right there. It's like it. I got a window right here, but it's like it's right there. But I didn't. It's a lot. It's a heavily detailed game. GTA has a lot of detail in their game, but you know what I mean. I didn't play it for that reason. It's not why I ended up playing GTA 5. And to be very honest, to be 100% transparent, like to keep it a buck with you, chat. I kind of only really want to play GTA 6 just for content. Not because I'm anticipating having fun with it, but like I just really want to play it for content. And to also see what the hype is. But my biggest concern, gripe with GTA 6 is that we've gotten 2 delays, 2 trailers. And they've been like conscripted trailers. They're not like raw trailers. It even has the disclaimer at the bottom. You know, footage altered for trailer purposes. The bottom. It's not like a genuine, you're not going to see this in the game. That's not the biggest concerning issue, though. No gameplay. No gameplay. No gameplay. 2 delays. 2 trailers. No gameplay. So, is there a reason for that? From the trailers, it looks like 30 FPS all day. So, it's not even a smooth trailer. And I know GTA 6 has a solid fan base, and I'm not trying to alienate that fan base. I'm just pointing out, I'm just calling a spade a spade. Where's the gameplay trailer? 2 delays, 2, cookie cutter, well put together, too clean of a trailer. It's so focused on story because last time I checked, that's not why most of the people tap through and play GTA 6 or GTA. Shit, that's not going to be the reason why they tap in and play GTA 6. But that's not why most people play GTA. 14 years, facts. That game's been cooking for a minute. What's good, Sleaze? My man Sleaze, I messed his horn up. What's good, Sleaze? But where's the gameplay trailer? You know what I'm saying? 2 delays. 2 trailers. And they're cinematic heavy. Raise your hand or hand in the chat or hand in the replay comments if you play GTA for the cinematics. Like if you play GTA because it has great graphics and what have you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We don't play GTA for the cinematics. You play it for the booms, the explosions, the pop, 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 brr, pop, pop. However, my gun's your horn for my sound effects. A little shady, but I'll take it. But that's why you play GTA. They're giving you, they're slow dripping us, feeding us cinematic trailers that are like cut like GTA 6 is a movie. Somebody tell. It's okay to tell me you don't like it. Just what I say. Just tell me that it's not true. You look at the GTA. I would pull it up now, but we'll say that for when the video game podcast officially launched. That'll be the type of stuff, you know what I mean, we incorporate in the podcast. You know what I mean? In the open world, the sandbox factor. Hell yeah. Facts. The sandbox factor. And I'm gonna add to that even more, Sleaze, because it's like you said, the sandbox factor, the open world. I mean, that is the reason why GTA, one of the best sandbox games ever made since it turned into Vice City. Vice City took us, it was like we wanted more after Vice City. If you know, you know. Although you should know because they remade that too, although it wasn't great. Took some patches. Here we go. But come on now. After Vice City and then Liberty City, and GTA 3 and then 5 rolled around, that was a wrap. When GTA 5 hit the scene, this was the expectation. We said, if anybody knows sandbox open world immersion, nobody knows it better than Rockstar. And we can't also exclude Red Dead Redemption 2. You know, I beat the first Red Dead, played Red Dead Redemption 2. Westerns are not my thing. But I think Red Dead Redemption 2 is just as detailed as GTA 5, if not more. You know, I don't see how you could really top Red Dead Redemption 2 like a Red Dead Redemption 3. Hell, they just make it a whole movie or put real people in there. Because I don't see how they would be able to top it. I really don't. And for those of you who are joining on, we're just kind of introducing the early mode of the podcast, what the podcast might look like. But we did beat Doom 3 earlier. I know you might have came for the Doom 3 gameplay, but we beat Doom 3. We sat through the credits. It's a hell of a ride. So we did finish Doom 3. We'll talk about the next game we're going to play here. We do have Fortnite scheduled for tomorrow. Fortnite, vertical. So if you want to see my Fortnite skills, because I am pretty nice, definitely click through and check that out tomorrow. But GTA 6, though, fam, I'm not hype. I can't really see what the hype. Because we didn't get a gameplay trailer. I'm like, well, GTA 5 especially, I mean, typically you don't see people sitting through cutscenes with a controller. Just, I'm willing to bet most of the cutscenes are skipped over. I'm willing to bet that I'm probably the only schmuck who played GTA 5 for the story. And not the only one, but I know it's a rare group of people. And I got to be probably the onlyest clown that played GTA 5 for the flipping story. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get a like for that if you have a chat, right? If you have a chat. Gotta get a like for that. But Red Dead is fire. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but exactly. Yeah, most people play GTA, especially if you play GTA Online. GTA Online has been a crutch for Rockstar. Hell, GTA on GTA Online funded GTA 6. Like I said, you gotta like what I say. Just tell me I'm lying. You can hate it, but just tell me it's not true. You know what I'm saying? GTA Online funded GTA 6. Rockstar can literally afford to take 10 years to make this game and spend copious amounts of dollars, whatever it's going to be. Billion, probably. We won't know. But how much is it going to sell? Probably like 100 billion. Who knows? It'll be the best selling game probably since GTA 5. You know what I'm saying? But nobody is lining up for GTA for fucking cinematics. They're just not. People are lining up to play GTA for the action, the criminal crime element, the shoot 'em up shit, the sandbox element that Rockstar nails and they handle and do so well. That's why everybody is lining up for GTA. So where's the flipping gameplay trailer? How after 10 years 10 years Rockstar gets the air horn? How after 10 years, 2 delays, 2 cinematic trailers, you don't show us 10 goddamn minutes of gameplay? Probably one of the most anticipated games in the fucking history of mankind since the game of life itself started. However many millennia ago, right? The biggest effing game to hit mankind since life itself started up. GTA 6. 10 years. Fucking GDP is probably higher than a small country somewhere. Okay, the budget for that game is probably higher than the budget to run a country. Just it's some small, maybe, or a small town or something. And it's like, and it's definitely history. Oh God, it's definitely history. For that reason, because it's so anticipated. I mean, when I tell you everybody and their mom's probably waiting for this game, that's not hyperbole. It's not. Everybody and their mama is literally waiting for this game. And I say everybody because y'all's kids is gonna play it. Although you gotta be 18, nobody try to hear that. But y'all's kids is gonna play it. Y'all sisters is gonna play it. Y'all brothers, y'all daddies is gonna play it. And hell, your mamas is gonna want to get in on some crime element too. And of all those people I just dropped, who we all can relate to in some way, shape, form, or fashion, out of all those folks I just dropped, nobody is sitting down for a 10-minute cinematic cutscene of GTA 6. Especially when you know everybody, you and I, everybody that's here, double digit cat, everybody that's here knows that the average GTA player, which there's a lot of them, GTA 5 still probably player count is through the roof, man. It should probably never change. Since 2000 and whenever it came out, 10, 12, 13, I don't even know. It came out like twice. It's I don't know. I feel like GTA 5 came out last week. I feel like we just getting the sequel, the follow-up GTA 6 here soon after. But GTA feels like it's been out for a while now. Or, I'm sorry, it hasn't been out for a while because it's released, and it's been so relevant. It's you fire up Steam, it's the high top cow. You go over on Twitch, everybody is streaming it. You come over YouTube, everybody's streaming. It's Red Dead Online. I'm sorry, Red Dead Online didn't do as well as GTA Online, but everybody is on GTA Online more than they are the campaign. I tell people, like, when I jump over on Call of Duty, I play with this Black Ops 6. I didn't do it. For once, I deviated, but before I would never touch the multiplayer in a Black Ops game. Hell, I'd jump right into the campaign and enjoy the 3.5 hour movie that you get for a $60 ticket. Right? It's supposed to be interactive. Multiplayer is an option, but I didn't really fuck with it. Halo was the same thing. Halo, especially because Halo is like a soap opera. It's a space soap opera. But most people, I recognize that. Just like GTA 6, at the time when Halo was busting, when Halo was tight, and I'm talking about like Halo 2 and Halo 3. I'm talking about when Halo pushed consoles. I'm talking about when Halo lined shelves. I'm talking about when Halo had people pre-ordering still so they can jump on and get to the multiplayer day one. I'm talking about when Halo fed creators. When gaming channels were first popping up in ambiguity here on YouTube. Halo fed families. And that's not cap. Again, I'm telling you, you gotta like it, but I managed a game studio. I managed an independent game development studio. No cap. Like 2007 to 2012, and during that time, we sponsored a gamer. Before sponsoring was even a thing. This is a true story. I'm still friends with him on Facebook. I don't have it, but still friends with him. But we sponsored this kid, paid for his flight tickets, bought him games, all kind of stuff, sent him merch. And he was playing Halo. This would made me want to pick him up because I'm like, this kid's good at Halo, but he never played the campaign. Why? Because the average fucking Halo player didn't pick up Halo for the cinematics and the story. I recognize that. I mean, that's why I picked it up. because I like, I'm a sucker for sci-fi and I love a good story. I like a story-driven game. First-person shooter story-driven game just kind of just like a double bam bam. It's a first-person shooter who don't fuck with first-person shooters and play PC games. All of us probably at least has like 2 or 3 first-person shooters. And I'm not talking Call of Duty or nothing like that. I'm just talking about like Doom 3 is a first-person shooter. You know what I'm saying? Dying Light, although not a first-person shooter, it is a first-person game though. This is just one of the most common, perspectives to play in a game. Over the shoulder has come up a lot, and I like that. But the first person's perspective is just one of the most common perspectives in games. So you're going to see it a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. For Halo and, you know what I'm saying, those games, what made them popular was their multiplayer. This is what people lined up for fucking Halo on day one. I worked at GameStop way back in the day in Delaware, and that was the case. The cast was lined up for Halo 3. It made me want to get into it because I'm like, yo, what's all this hype with Halo? And I came into Halo 3, ironically, Halo 3 is what I played, just like I played Doom 3 is when I got into Halo. And I played the campaign. I was like, oh, this is great. Then I played ODST, and I'm like, oh, this is great. And I played 4, and that was a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Because 5 was just no. But the last great Halo to me I played probably was Halo. Between Halo 3 and ODST, they were great. Halo 4 tried to do things too differently. But just like Halo, just like Call of Duty, and just like GTA 6, nobody is, what we're getting from the developers isn't what we want. This isn't what fed their families. Shit. This isn't what built up their game studios and line their pockets. Multiplayer and online. But why in GTA 6 are we getting cinematic trailers? It's definitely history, like Sleeve said. So why are we getting cinematic trailers? Why are we getting cinematic trailers to a game that's been in development for 10 years? Why is Rockstar getting a pass on this? Because it's GTA? Fuck it. All right. It is what it is. We'll acknowledge that. Just call a spade a spade. Just acknowledge that. Just say we're going to give Rockstar a pass because it's Rockstar. But holy cow, Bethesda couldn't get away with this. They got toast. I mean, GTA 6 better cook when it come out because I hear like Sleeves and everybody saying it's history. But this is a damn if you do, damn if you don't. If they don't get this right, it's just as much, the arrival is just as much historic as the downfall. Both are going to be equally recorded and talked about. Obviously, the latter more than the former. If that game don't drop and it don't live up to expectations, if it's like cooked and it takes like 2 gigabyte, 3 gigabyte patches, day 1, day 2, week 1, you know what I mean, to get it right, they might be cooked. Tell me, for y'all know, tell me, we familiar with this. Tell me how this did not happen with CDPR. Hello, Cyberpunk 2077. CDPR could not do no wrong. These are the Witcher 3 developers, by the way. Witcher 3, a hell of a fucking game. I jumped in on that late too. I played Halo. I played Witcher 3 when I first got into PC gaming, and I was super late. I knew it was a good console game, but I was back and forth about making my way back onto the platform. I was lost. As we say here in the community, I was lost, game. I ain't found my way back onto the platform yet. Right? But I played The Witcher 3 way back then. It was a fucking solid game, man. It came out on Xbox 360. I played it on PC. Woo! Beautiful game. Native 4K, graphic settings topped up. I bought the 1080 Ti specifically for and around that reason. For Witcher 3. Oh, they gave, but hey, everybody, the community, the gaming space, the gaming world was like, no, let CDPR cook. Oh, it's CDPR. They can't do no wrong. These are the developments that gave us The Witcher 1, 2, and 3. They can't do no wrong. These are seasoned vets. They take their time to develop their games. They take their time and cook their product, their IPs. They took about the same as much time that GTA 6 is almost getting. They took almost the same exact time to develop Cyberpunk 2077 that GTA 6 is getting. Let's rewind really quick to how disastrous that launch was. Like, I bought that game day 1 and I was disappointed day 1. all the glitches and the bugs that was being reported, they were real, y'all. I recorded one of them. It's on like on an old catalog, but on the stream, on a gaming stream, on the big channel, I recorded one of those bugs, and the game was buggy. It was a disaster. It was other things too, like missing features, graphic turned down, just a totally different game that we thought was being developed for the last 10 years. Tell me how that, Rockstar is not immune. And now CDPR had to do damage control. Since the launch of Cyberpunk 2077, still getting updates. It's still in development. No, right? Come on now. It's still in development. If your game is getting patches weeks after the shit came out and they bored and 50 10, 13, 20 gigabyte patch updates, you're still developing the game. We just testing it for them. Facts, Sleeves, for sure, bro. But we just testing it for them, though. The game's still in development. You best believe GTA 6. Y'all heard it here. Y'all gonna make me come back and log this whole take. Because I sincerely believe that there will be day one patch. This is probably not even like speculative. For real. It's probably expected. But I really think that Rockstar is getting a pass where I don't believe in that. I think Rockstar can fail like a Bethesda can fail with Starfield. They just have a good track record. Like a sports team, though. It's any given Sunday. I guess with a developer, it's literally any given IP. If it's any given Sunday for like a football player, it's any given IP for a developer. Just because it's what have you done for me lately? GTA 5 will always live in history for what it is. Probably, GTA 6 notwithstanding, but GTA 5 is probably the most played video games ever. You can't even probably quantify how many hours that game has been played. You can't. It's a very popular game. Why? Not for the fucking cinematics. Sure as hell not for the cinematics. Sure is more so for what's made GTA fun for years. There were no cinematics in the OG GTA. Cinematics were light and fluffy in GTA 3. A little suspect in whatever, Vice City. But, we didn't play it we played it for the action. That's been consistent among every GTA 6 or every GTA. I say that because I'm going in. And I say that because looking at GTA 6, where's the combat? So if GTA, what has historically made GTA one of the best-selling, it probably is the best-selling video game of all time, right? If we're just talking straight units, which is does that get tricky too to quantify? Because we're talking about like units over multiple consoles. Some people have bought the damn game 3 times. And PS3, PS4, PS5 possibly, PS3, PS4, PC probably. Chances are some of you might have, and that's okay. But chances are some of you have bought it in between console generations. I bought Minecraft more than once from a daggone daughter between devices. So there's that. But where's the gameplay trailer? I think I would have loved to have seen. My confidence would have been, improved if Rockstar managed to. Wow, look, that thunder is rocking my microphone, y'all. That's crazy. Wow. That's insane. The thunder was causing my microphone to shake. Wow, scary times. But where's the gameplay trailer? I think it's super egregious. If anything, I'm still concerned. And I say I'm concerned because it goes back to the story of CDPR. And their disastrous, launch of Cyberpunk 2077. A game that was highly anticipated. A game that was supposed to be, very similar in anticipation of that of GTA 6. So, what will we really get when GTA 6, whenever it comes out? And you sure as hell better believe if we don't get a if we don't get a gameplay trailer by the end of 2025, it's not coming out in 2026. Hell, I said it wasn't coming out in 2025. I said that game's going to come out when they think they won't have to catch the same flack that CDPR caught with Cyberpunk 2077. You best believe other big time developers like Rockstar, Bethesda 2, probably weren't paying attention enough because we got Starfield that took buku amount of patches just to get right after the fact. I think Rockstar is trying to avoid this, but the fact that it's this persistent and this consistent is concerning. It's very concerning that a game with such a lengthy development time and cost and delays has yet to produce the one thing that makes video games fun. And that's because video games are meant to be played. Even for somebody who likes cinematic graphics and just cinematic storytelling, period, narratives, video games are meant to be played. I still sit down and want to play that. You know what I'm saying? I still want to be in control of my player character. I still want that player character to be a reflection of myself. I want to become the player character. When the Doom Marine, I wanted to become the Doom Marine. I wanted to be the Doom Marine. I wanted to feel like I worked for the UAC. I wanted to feel like I was on a Mars, station trying to prevent an invasion from hell in another dimension. I wanted to feel like I was that character, but I still also wanted some story elements involved. That's why when you saw me play it, I would try to make my way around the lore, just look at different files and just computer screens. It's just done. That's one thing that hasn't aged well in Doom 2004, Doom 3 BFG, is how the story is presented. But to be very honest, I just think that that's the nature of Doom over the course of its lifetime. I just think that Doom has, for the most part, tried to stick with what it's known for. And that's its action, its gore, and its horror. I mean, they kind of deviated from it a little bit after 2016, but hopefully they would try to get closer with the Dark Ages and anything that comes after that. Imagine if, a game like the Dark Ages, for example, let's say we got 2 trailers of Doom the Dark Ages, a game that's known for its action, its, the franticness, its funness, it's frantic fun, and I forgot the other F. It'll come back. But it's got those elements baked into it. That's what it's known for. But imagine if Doom Eternal, and Doom the Dark Ages, imagine if those games with double-digit development times and big budgets, imagine if those games didn't have gameplay in their trailer. So imagine if you clicked on a Doom, the Dark Ages trailer, and the first thing you got was, "Hello, I'm the Doom. We're going to stop." And it's a heavily crafted cinematic experience. It feels like you're watching something, like a animation movie or something like that. Not a video game. Now, once we didn't see what like getting in and out of a car may look like. We didn't see what switching between guns, what the menu might look like, if you're going to have a phone, how your character's going to walk. Lucille, and I forgot the other dude's name. Lucille is the lady character, and I forgot the guy's name. There's that. You're going to show you how much I was paying attention to GTA. Yeah, so there goes to show you how much I was paying attention. But nonetheless, though, still, it's kind of like, you know what I mean? What will that look like? When will it come? GTA 6, it's known for those things we mentioned. And I think we all are in agreements here as gamers, replay fam and viewers. I think we are all in agreements here that what makes GTA as an IP popular is not its cinematics. So Rockstar, where's the gameplay trailer? Huh? Can we clip this podcast out, have it go viral, and get Rockstar to drop the trailer with gameplay? We don't need to do all that. I just want the damn gameplay trailer. But they should hear this. It's a little egregious for a development studio with as much prestige as Rockstar, with that brand that comes with it. They did a lot of things right with GTA 5. over time too. They did, CDPR did a lot of things right with The Witcher 3. That game has aged just as well as anything I've played here recently. You pick up The Witcher 3 on PC, you thought it came out, last week. It holds up really well, even with games that release in the last 2 to 3 years. It still holds up really well. It could, no love lost in terms of graphic fidelity. So when it does drop, we'll be there. We'll watch it. But I see these 2 GTA 6 trailers drop, and I'm like, what are we getting hyped for? The hype train is real. I can't get on it until we see some type of gameplay. You don't jump on GTA Online to watch cinematics of the game. You jump online to rob, build your empire, your weapons, your loot, all that stuff. And you do this by doing all the actiony things in the game. So Rockstar, why are we not getting a trailer that features gameplay? Even in the 2 trailers we got, they could have gave us 40 total cumulative seconds of gameplay. I'm not saying like one thing. They could have given us 5 seconds of the character walking, 5 seconds of the character firing a gun, 5 seconds of the character driving in both different views, from like from the top down, God mode, and then from inside the car, walking into buildings, interacting with NPCs. They could have, spliced that up in small chunks. It just gave us like little hints. Like 10 years, fam. What you got to show for it? 10 years, fam. Where's the gameplay? We should have been got gameplay. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, what are we doing? I miss your comment, Sleeves, though. Sleeves has said all of their games are really test stages for GTA. The gun wheel from Max Payne 3. Yeah, I remember that. Yep. And it's like, for example, will we get the gun wheel in GTA 6? Or did they reinvent the wheel? Should I see myself out? Or did they reinvent the wheel? Right? Did they change that? Did they bring, is that coming over? You know what I mean? I think that just remains to be seen. But we will be there for, the GTA shenanigans. It's going to be a console game, and I've given up on my consoles. I got rid of my PS5. It was literally, how the PS5s are white? Well, mine looked like it was black because it was collecting dust. I literally had no reason to play it. I think I played Days Gone was the only game I played on my PS5. Literally. Oh, and God of War. Because they were free on the subscription. I didn't want to buy them for PC. That's the only reason why, and I feel slightly guilty for that. But it's the honest truth. And it really just came down to, I can play them for like $20 subscription, $40 and play about 3 games and more if I want to. But I just played Days Gone, and I played God of War and God of War Ragnarok on my PS5. The only 3 games I played, and the irony about that is, goddamn, all 3 of those games are available on PC and will look better. I think Days Gone is getting remastered that nobody asked for. What's up with that? Nobody asked for Days Gone remastered. Everybody asked for Days Gone too. Jeez. Yeah, nobody asked for Days. No. It's a great game. Remastered, fine. I understand we want to reach newer generations, gamers that didn't, maybe if you were 10, 11 years old when that game come out, it's 10 years later, you're an adult, young adult now, you might have disposable income, more time to enjoy that game, so you couldn't play it then. It was one of the funnest games I've played here in a while. And I finished it. Typically, I only finish games that I'm having a fun time playing. Is anybody else like that? You know what I mean? I typically only finish games that I'm having a good time playing. If I'm not having fun, the hell am I playing it for? Just like if you're watching a boring movie, you're gonna turn. You're gonna fall asleep, or you're gonna do something else. Same thing applies with the boring game. If it's boring, 30 minutes, it don't take long. Fam, listen, you don't gotta eat the whole cow. No, you're eating meat. You don't gotta play a video game long enough to know if it's fun or not. You just don't. You don't know just off rip. But that's, you know what I mean. That's just where I'm at with it. I don't finish games. It's not fun. It's like I said, I wasn't having a good time playing Assassin's Creed Shadows. I wasn't having a good time, playing Starfield. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I do plan on. It's a slow burn. It's a 100-hour game. I do plan on finishing that. It's one of the games I play recreationally, like not for content, not for live streaming, not for gameplay footage. I play Assassin's Creed Valhalla to be a gamer. Dark Souls is an exception because the game is like uber challenging, and I'm not going to say I won't finish it because I won't have fun. The overly just throwing you in there and not knowing what to do, where to go, it's just not my cup of tea. But I tried it. We made it pretty far. I thought we were doing pretty good. So I realized I think we had barely scratched the surface on where we had stopped at, and somewhere along the lines of like the Dark Root Garden or Dark Root Basin or something like that. Or the boss I ran into was like, I don't even know how the hell I'm gonna defeat him or what to do. I guess maybe we will revisit it at some point to see if I can get back into it. But Dark Souls is another game I would probably more so play just for the content. And not that it's not fun. It's just I think I have a better time playing when I'm with you all. You know what I mean? When I'm with you, fam. When I'm with you guys and gals. I have a better time playing Dark Souls than I do by myself. But Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I enjoy playing that, without the audience. And it's fine. It's a good ride. And those are just some of the games that I think off the top of my head that I started and didn't finish. But now Days Gone, I did. I enjoyed that. And it's a game I recommend. Doom 3, BFG. If you have a system, if you could play it on PC, or I think it's on the Xbox Game Pass too. It was pretty fun, especially if you didn't play it when it first came out. And you just want something different, something to switch it up. Because I think that this might be the look. Going back and playing games 15, 20 years of age, just to see how well they've aged. I think that might be something we look more into, But yeah, with GTA 6, we'll see. We did go over a few games that's coming out. Again, this is like a precursor to the video game podcast. The name and all that stuff will drop with episode 1 officially. Consider this like the prelude, the podcast, if you will. But when that does go up, it'll go up in an official manner. Okay, but we'll talk more about it on the Fortnite vertical stream tomorrow. We'll test out some vertical stream to see if we'll extend the reach, or if you guys like it, maybe we'll make it once a week. We'll stream vertical, and we'll maybe stream a game like Fortnite or another competitive game like Marvel Rivals. I retired in Call of Duty. I just can't with Call of Duty. Maybe if I was supposed to be playing it with Sleaze, he's another gamer creator, but I uninstalled it. Speaking of like space, yeah, don't leave games on your drive that you don't play. If you don't play it anymore, uninstall that joint, man. Don't let it take up unnecessary space. Call of Duty is pretty heavy, over 100 gigabytes between Warzone and Black Ops 6. Multiplayer campaign zombies, yeah, it's up there. So that's almost 2 or 3 games equivalent. So I uninstalled it. I don't know if I would get back into it. I think I prefer futuristic Call of Duties. Some of my favorite ones have been the future, because obviously and actually the ones that aren't as most popular, Infinite Warfare, Advanced Warfare, Ghost, if you will. I like those Call of Duties versus the ones that feature like older weapons and things, the more futuristic ones. I like those. But again, I like story-driven games and I like sci-fi, so go figure. Yeah, I don't think we'll play much anymore Call of Duty. Right? But yeah. But all right, y'all. We've been at it, man. We've been here. We've been here for 4 hours. Beginning of the stream, before the podcast kicked in towards the end. You know what I mean? We beat Doom 3. What we gonna play next? We'll probably talk about it more tomorrow, Fortnite. I'll think about it between tonight and tomorrow. What game we'll play next. If you have any recommendations, leave them down in the comment section below. You know what I mean? If there's something you want to watch me play, I'll consider it. But, for the most part, I like to play games that will also allow us to open up pathways for, further and even future conversations too. That's important, you know? So, but all right, y'all, it's been fun. I'm getting hungry. I would stay on, and we used to be live for hours, but I'm getting hungry. Originally, I didn't even anticipate us beating Doom 3. Earlier I did say I thought we were close, but I thought we maybe had at least another hour, 2 hours, like stream time. But I figured if we got to like the 2.5 and 3 hour mark and we were there, then we might as well just keep going and not make a short stream to just finish it. It's just keep going and picking up where we left off. But it did, Xbox said it takes about 13 hours to beat for the average person, 10 hours, 10 to 13 for completionist. I think we were somewhere in between there. I think we were at like 9 to 11 or something like that. If a tally up each stream, and the fact that there were maybe about 2 hours of just dead talking time or wandering time, but progressive time that moved the story, that moved the needle from A to B. Yeah, we're probably about 9 to 11 hours. So there's that. I had planned more thumbnails and everything, but we're done with Doom, Doom 3. I don't know if I'll play the Dark Ages. I don't like some of the stuff I saw in the review, and so many other gamer channels and gamer creators are already playing it. So much of what you would see me doing just be my reaction to it and not necessarily even doing fresh, versus like Doom 3 could even be a refresher for some of you, like headbutts and uppercuts that played it way back in the day, back in 2004. You see it now 20 years later, you're like, oh wow, I forgot about that. Oh wow, I remember how. And a lot of viewers who have played it back in the day have chimed in. It was like, no, I remember this game. I had a blast playing this game. And I'm like, I would just reply with saying, I 100%, agree, because I am having an absolute blast playing it myself, and I very much think that would have been the same 20 years ago, 21 years ago, if I would have played it back when it came out. Now, I say over 20 because I don't know when it came out in 2004. It could have been later, could have been early. Most games released between summertime and late because all the kids are home from school. So it's either around the break times or something like that, but not when school is heavy in play, typically. But we'll see. But yeah, we've been live for about 4 hours now, and I'm getting a little hungry. But do, if you can, just do all the housekeeping things for me, y'all. Like the stream if you haven't yet, please. My replay viewers, if you made it this far, you probably will see the podcast in a separate video, like an edited video. But if you made it this far, then salute to y'all, man. Hopefully you enjoyed the Doom 3 gameplay and watching us take on the main boss, which took us like 4 times, but those are all environmental deaths. With 2 of them, we might have been blown off the cliff with rockets, but for the most part, those were environmental deaths. So there's that. But we'll talk about what we'll play next. We will be back live tomorrow. Just do all the housekeeping things for me. If you don't mind, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if I have been entertaining and educational and informative enough to have earned your subscription, because that's what it's about. YouTubers, we should earn a viewer subscription. Down in the description box below, speaking of earning, there are ways you can support the channel. A subscription helps 1,000 ways. There's exclusive SMT merch down in the description box below. You can purchase, and of course, clip highlights from previous live streams and previous live streams left up in their original format, because the conversation is still good. You check the title out. It may pertain to you as a potential PC gamer or as a current PC gamer. But that's all I got for this one, y'all. I do hope to catch you all in the next one. So until then, be easy.